The theater world is one made of masks. Physical, emotional, metaphorical. And Dungeons & Dragons has always shared this theme to an even greater extent, where players become and take on the mask of a character who themselves may also wear a mask. 6 players find themselves dragged into the world of Acera, a place where might meets magic and lore can become reality. Join Andrew Wilmore, Will Acton, Anthony Anderson, Jack Reuther, Nathan Dennison, David Nika, and the Dungeon Master Wes Bridges as they traverse this world. Welcome to Adventures Till the Curtain Calls. All right, welcome back to Adventures Till the Curtain Calls. So we left off previously as our party had returned finally to Elith'koli and had come back into contact with Lehndrys the Quiet. You do find out that she was imprisoned, that the figment that you've been seeing this entire time of this little girl was an illusion, as proven as you tried to give her the box. And she just kind of passed right through it. What you did was you proceeded down into the caves. Eldon did a little bit of scouting. It did find Lehndrys incapacitated, so to speak, was in this giant magical orb, so to speak. And she kind of informed that she couldn't really go deeper into this cavern that she was imprisoned in for whatever magical reasons I choose to arbitrarily add later on in this game. But kind of exploring a little bit, you guys did find throughout this cavern there were small crystals, geodes kind of sticking out from the walls that seemed to be emanating a magical source, not necessarily anything specific, kind of like a blank slate magical crystal. When you tried to remove a piece of it, it seemed to lose that magical ability. It just became a nice little shiny rock. But you were able to find this large, about 7 foot tall, purple crystal with some smaller ones around it. Honestly, through really no reason or whatsoever, O'Darren just wrote release in this old language that he has now learned to study, thanks to Ivberus, and the crystal seemed to lose its luster. Eldon was able to confirm when going back to Lehndrys' orb that the kind of pulsating that was happening around it seemed to change a little, lessen, so to speak. And Lehndrys the entire time is within this ball, unmoving, not really acknowledging, or just kind of stationary, sort of stasis. Honestly, that's kind of where we left off. And so what are you guys wanting to do from there?
So truthfully, we plan on setting Lehndrys free. I mean, that's the goal here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
She needs to be with her child. Absolutely.
Okay. As long as it doesn't mess with my book, then I'm okay to do that. But I think we need to find these other crystals.
I know we've always had questionable morals, but it's shocking to me, O'Darren, that you place your book over a mother and her child being reunited.
He makes a good point.
I don't place my book over others.
Kind of sounds like you do.
I just couldn't lose it based on a whim.
That whim involves helping others.
How about we cross that bridge when we get there? We don't.
Listen, you guys can be as mean as you want to be, but I'm helping.
Hey, what season is O'Darren right now?
I think you were autumn, yeah.
Getting a
All
little chilly in
autumn,
here.
autumn. It's a fall, autumn. It's a autumn.
Winter's coming.
bottom.
or
I
all?
am,
Just all.
I am gonna palm one of those small bricks off of the crystal though.
Yeah. I mean, so as it's been broken off, you can definitely see it's kind of. I've described it previously, kind of like a Kyber crystal cave in Star
Yeah.
Wars. They're just kind of everywhere. Only as opposed to them having a specific color, which depending on Star Wars canon, you either get when you attune to it or not. Whatever. But I'm not mad. A little. It is just kind of a white or
Sea glass kind of thing. Or it's
yeah,
just like-
or opaque. It does kind of seem like they leave little light ripples like that of water on the ceiling walls and everything. But yeah, as you get one, like it just kind of it goes dark. That kind of glistening disappears, and you're just holding a really nice, really cool crystal.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll say that because Eldon had rolled pretty high when he was doing his initial spelunking of the immediate area. He did find kind of an entrance a little bit tight. It'd be a little bit tight for a 7, but an entrance to another cavern onward. So
I think O'Darren, looking a little redder than he already did and feeling embarrassed, will kind of just walk toward that entrance.
okay, fair enough. So for those of you at home, you're going to be seeing the map in real time. For everyone here at the table is going to be see it as it's uncovered.
Snap.
So yeah, I need a marching order. So we have O'Darren first.
I'm behind O'Darren.
Okay.
Ooh, we have little things.
Yeah, the little thing.
Oh yeah, the tokens.
Okay. I need to make sure
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
at my map correctly. And I can't
Yeah.
reveal it.
Reveals the end of the dungeon.
Well, the issue is it's
Gee,
a
man.
pretty glossy map, and I'm getting the reflection.
Pretty
so,
glossy JPEG.
So who's after? It's a PNG. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Just kidding. Because I had to scale it down for Walgreens.
Oof.
That's right.
But yeah, who's going to be after O'Darren and Eldon?
I may try to squeeze in there.
And I am under the assumption that Beakley is forever with you, so I'm not going to put his token on there unless necessary.
Makes sense. I'm behind 7.
Okay.
Reunited.
Banner.
and it feels
Banner.
so
And
Banner
then
brings
Felix
up-
kind of taking up, or not Felix, Ren taking up the end here.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
The secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
There we go.
Secret tunnel.
There's that
I
echo.
resist
How
it.
many
It's
sessions
like
in a row?
activation where
It's so
Yeah.
many. I'm going to put a secret tunnel in every one as I can. So
It's
here
it
is
better be
going
behind a
to be.
waterfall.
Here's going to have to be the issue is I need to look at my map while looking at your guys's. So the initial going into the area, there is, you come to a fork.
Oh goodness.
Yep, I apologize for you at the other end of the table, but you're going to kind of have to. There does come to be a fork, one to your left and one to your right. Oh, Darren, you're in the front.
When in doubt, lift it out.
Okay, we'll go left.
Okay. So, I need to know how much I reveal as
That
we
is
go
in-game
is the
canon.
thing.
When in doubt, lift it out.
Yeah, I'm having to be like somewhat auspicious with this. As you enter, you find this little kind of open area. It looks at one point as there were in the other kind of cavern, some sconces along the walls and everything. They're dim, so but as you enter, they seem to kind of light up a little bit more, kind of like light triggered by movement. Very modern for a ancient ruin. There is only one. Well, actually, man, I wish I should have cut these beforehand. Well, I just revealed crap, so there it is. That's what it is.
I know what it is.
So
I don't
there's
see it.
a split direction, and you're kind of getting a little bit more than you would. You can go left or you can go right.
I would again go left.
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of
It's,
yeah.
it's what he just said, so of course I would do that same thing.
So you definitely see kind of that the echoing of that purple color
Oh.
that you had seen before. You do find one, a crystal, kind of right off the bat. Doesn't
What?
seem like it's necessarily hidden.
Do I hear anything around us?
Give me a perception check. Kind of just been walking through the cave right now.
I
and not
have.
been looking for anything.
7.
Actually, can I check for any traps?
These are good walls. Like they've been hewn pretty well. Not as like hastily or as poorly as the ones back in Zaragos. Like they seem like they've been. They're kind of following the natural wanderings of the cave. You can check for traps. Go ahead.
That'd be investigation or stealth.
It'd be investigation.
Okay. That nat 1.
And that one.
I'm gonna record that.
You know that. Okay.
Snapshot.
Clicking.
That
All right.
one. All right.
So I like how everyone's like, "Yep, snapshot it." They don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Snap it. But yeah, so you think that this is probably the safest cave you've ever been in your entire life.
And no sign of any trouble.
But yeah, you come across another purple crystal. It doesn't seem like necessarily they're.
That one's hood was too far down.
As we hit each branch, I'm
Mhm.
gonna mark the wall, just so
Okay.
we kind of know what direction we went down. And
Oh,
Sure.
breadcrumbs. Good idea.
I mean, it could literally be like what's it called, the labyrinth, where like the little creatures pop up and turn the marks.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's not what happens.
Still kind of embarrassed and not really paying attention with
Awesome
my
reference
7.
though.
I'm just gonna walk up to the crystal
Sure.
and reach out to touch it.
It gives the same effect that it did the previous crystal. It gives that kind of the shock ball effect when you touch it, like your fingertips, like the little electricity goes to it. It doesn't hurt or anything, but there is a hum coming from the crystal itself.
O'Darren will do the same thing that he did last time, and he'll write, what was it, unbind or
I think you did like release or something like that.
Yeah.
You it takes a moment and you see this like kind of color, like from that's the best way I can describe it, this kind of explosion of color inside, and you hear some sort of kind of heavy thud in the distance behind you guys, but nothing changes with the crystal other than that.
Towards the direction of...
To the right. You went left. It's more towards the right and deep. I'm going to say that because Felix and Banner are kind of sitting right there.
Yeah.
You hear it kind of off that direction to your right.
Maybe it.
You guys are kind of looking that way. It sounds a bit way off, but it does sound like it was a drop of something.
like cave collapse. I mean, to that extent, or just
No, it doesn't sound like a
this-
collapse,
Yeah,
because
same.
collapse would be like multiple. This is just a simple, like,
Okay.
like a
When
single
I-
solitary drop.
When I hear
Something
that
extreme
from
weight.
a distance and in the wrong direction, can I try and write bind in it and see if it does
You gonna
anything?
write again?
Yeah.
You do it again, kind of this, after a few moments, you see this kind of little explosion just inside, and after a few moments, you hear another behind to the right, that direction, and you hear like a.
That might have been a bad idea.
Kind of faint, but
Oh, it's too late now.
Ready, my gun.
I am going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself.
done.
That's terrible. I mean, I guess I'm gonna hold up at the split, and I'm gonna keep an eye on that
Okay.
hallway.
Sure.
Banner, are
Take
you
a
following?
same
Yeah.
picture.
Just so I can.
So we can show exactly where everything
Yep,
went wrong.
that's what I did
Yeah.
last
Where we
time.
went
I'll show you
wrong.
exactly where you went wrong to everyone in the world.
It was at that point.
All 23.
he
Listen,
realized.
it's actually going to be easier for me just to stand.
There you go.
I'm going to go back by Eldon and kind of look down this to the right.
Okay.
Bruce
Just
Buffer
kind of
over
see if I see anything.
Down that way.
Yeah.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh, that one did
I'm gonna
terrible
take a
for
lot
me
of
last
pictures.
time.
It'll be like a little stop motion. I like it. Play Benny Hill music to him moving along.
Dirty 20.
So great.
Dirty 20. All right, so you're able to look. You see more junctions up ahead. You see, and as you're going, again, like there's little sconces, and they're giving. They're not as bright as the room that you had entered earlier, but ding.
You hear that noise echo.
Yeah, it does give you some walking light, but the crystals themselves seemed to act as more of the lighting fixtures in this cave for those who are passing through, and the sconces are just kind of secondary, more suited for those who don't have like low light or dark vision.
Are we just moving on?
I mean, there's nothing else in this room other than that crystal. And that's
Okay.
the same. I mean,
Hopefully, you can
Charge
come back
forward.
this way.
And I'm just gonna go.
Lead the way.
Okay. So are Felix and are you guys about all going? Are you following O'Darren, or are you guys going down your tunnel as well?
Oh, Darren.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
catch back up. As long as nothing's coming at us, then yeah, we're gonna jump back in order.
Stay on high alert.
Split the party.
Let's
No,
say that-
that'd be terrible.
And now I got cords in the way, but that's not me. I'll move that. I'm gonna say that the marching order is kind of maintaining.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you come to again another junction. True to its design, it's a cave. It's got caverns. It's got twists. It's got turns. Luckily, a lot of these junctions you're able to see kind of where they stop off. And actually, from where you are, across from you, you see this would probably be the best. You see another sort of this cluster of crystals as well. Not as large as the ones you had just encountered or the one that you had undid something on. But yeah, you see this kind of large cluster of crystals and kind of emanating more light in there. But yeah, you see other kind of spider webbing tunnels off from there.
Do you guys see any spider webs?
No.
He just used that phrase. I was like, oh, spiders. Nope. I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Lolth shows up. I'm kidding.
Listen, if I saw spider webs, that's why the lights up on fire.
We're gonna get somebody's gonna Ron Weasley and
Nuke
just
it from
peace
orbit.
out of here.
Yeah.
Nuke it from orbit, man.
The hobbits, or the halflings would right here.
I'm gonna make my way to the crystal.
Making my way to Crystal. Everyone following, or anyone being
Yep.
hesitant, or
I'm following.
okay?
I'll follow.
We'll say that kind of keeping a safe
guard the
distance. I
entrance.
assume that like
Yeah.
Banner and Ren would kind of,
Yep.
as you're kind of going.
Look around again before I touch this thing.
Yeah, I mean, again here you see that one little sconce next to it. This lights up the room a little bit more. There's still a hum coming from this sort of this crystal set, but it's a little bit different. It's more of a high pitched hum. You know, like those frequency things that you'll hear be like, when does your hearing fade out?
Mm.
This one's just a bit higher frequency, so it's a higher pitch. Not like it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just a higher pitch.
Do I remember the sound frequency of the other crystal that seemed to affect Lehndrys?
So the crystal that you had undone, it has the same sort of frequency hum as the one that you just tried to do something on. They both
So
had,
the one back there.
yeah.
it's
They
not the same?
until it was undone, yeah. They had the same kind of matching frequency. This one's a little bit higher than both of them.
Can I inspect this one before I do anything to it? Or-
Give me an investigation and tell me kind of what you're meaning to
Okay.
imply by.
So I want to look for any writing. I want to also try and maybe write like information on the crystal and see if it gives me anything before I.
Okay, so we'll say first that you're looking around for any writing or anything like that.
That is a 19.
So you don't see any writing, but it does look on parts of the crystals like they have been worn down. Not unlike how many tourists were to go to a statue or something and touch a statue in a specific spot multiple times. Over time, that spot will smooth, or it will kind of, in terms of copper, it will be bright. Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Can I just touch that spot?
Sure.
See if anything comes up?
Just doing like a finger or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you take any damage
I
previous to this?
take
Okay.
damage.
Well, you feel like if you were to touch this, you'd feel a little bit more revitalized.
Interesting.
And have you used any spell slots?
I have.
Any first level?
I have.
You regain one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That alone is worth it.
Right?
Man, it's almost like he's gearing up for something. I'm just kidding.
I'm
Bunch of
gonna.
health packs, ammo.
Oh no! What? A save point? What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When the save point pops up, you know you take it.
Door with a wall of fog. Oh god.
Drumming in the distance, like
Drums in the deep.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's John Williams in the background.
But yeah,
So
you
I'm
still want
gonna-
to try and write on it? And these are more clusters of crystals. It's not so much a large crystal as the other ones were.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn back to the party and I'm going to say, honestly, this one seemed to make me feel a little better. I might just leave it on. We could maybe use it later.
At least to the end.
Yeah.
Let's skip it and come back.
Sure.
Okay. So,
I'm going to pull out my book and mark it Healing Crystal.
Good crystal, not bad crystal.
good.
Good, not bad.
Non-murderous crystal. So there's kind of four, from what you can see, 4 spots in this room. There's our exits. There's the one to the immediate, I'm going to say from O'Darren's point of view, facing the crystal, well, I guess from my point of view. One to his right, one to his left. On Eldon there's one, and then there's one kind of adjacent to Ren.
I'm going to go left again.
All
It
right.
seems to be the
Going left.
Keep
Okay.
going. Always go left.
All right. I'm going to have to probably come around here for a second. Is it possible? It's possible. I don't want to step on your stuff.
A
I just
correct
do.
order is 2 lefts, 1 right, then you start the cycle over again.
And I
Because 2
also
lefts
need to
don't
like
equal right.
cover some.
There's method to the madness.
Looking at my little corner of the
I'm
world.
just trying to...
Just don't keep turning right.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Listen, no one has given me any additional instruction.
We're
Left
testing
is
it.
all I heard.
We're testing your
Well, other than to sacrifice your book if need.
Okay, so we're gonna say you progress a little bit more. Will, would you mind? Is everyone kind of following O'Darren through here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you don't mind, just going ahead and moving
As
everyone
we
up there.
walk by different entrances, I am going to look down them and see if I see anything. Anything seems out of place.
In a cave filled
Feel
with crystal.
free to assist me with any of this.
Yeah. So,
Because one of you, I'm sure, has a better perception.
it seems like this place is designed in order, just from where you're going. This is literally a cave system that they've just kind of they carved their own paths through it. Not really clear or indicative of what the purpose was, but you can assume if crystals are being these crystals are being used to imprison a dragon, they probably use this as some sort of hindrance as a maze in order to deter anyone who might want to undo it.
I'm thinking it may also
And in
have
fact,
other creatures better in
Can I have a perception roll out of you, O'Darren, since you walk in first?
I was gonna say like a bears or something for things that are here.
14.
It's like the quartz
13.
crystal.
In this kind of top corner of the room, about right here, you actually see the remnants of a body. You see skeleton. These bones are extremely deteriorated. I'm going to say that you even go up there. If you attempt to touch, they just kind of dissolve. They've been here so long. But they look like they were trying to get into that little abscess? No.
Yeah, like nook.
Yeah,
Can
nook.
I see if I see anything. in
There is
there?
more bones in there, and they look like they were trying to, there are more shields towards where the that entrance is, as opposed to behind it. So all the bones are behind these kind of shields.
Pleasant.
Oh.
They're phalanxing themselves in against something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's about to happen.
Yes, we're releasing a song dragon, oh damn it. Something is about to
No,
happen.
something else. This looks like a lot of defense for a little itty bitty space.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kind of search through what I can reach of the bones and see if I find anything in there? Maybe they had a little map or something.
Journal telling them exactly what they're fighting
Listen.
and how to beat it.
If they
So-
looked through more of this, maybe
No,
they
for
found
sure.
something.
Hey,
So
no,
you
I-
try and sift through what you can. It's tight getting into there, and you can even see. And I'm gonna say, it's hard for you to get in there to reach anything aside from the body that was stuck outside. But what you can tell is that one of the shields seems completely cleaved in half in a downward slashing angle by, two claws went across, and one did more of the cleave. The other one was more of a scratch down it. The other one, and that's a wooden shield. The other shield, which is metal, looks like it's been severely punctured by multiple
Perfect
things.
organism.
Diplomatic immunity. I don't know, that voice just made me think of that.
We better free Lehndrys so she can help us with whatever we're going up against.
Well,
Put in the comments if you can name that movie.
I mean, it's either Let's just move on.
Okay, so
Clearly it didn't work. Yeah.
from here you can kind of see there's two exits to the. I'm gonna say you took a look to the north. You got two exits kind of to the south there. One a little bit further away. One's closer.
I'm gonna kind of move up here
Okay.
so that I can
As
see
you're
this
passing
little...
that, you can peek and see. All right, I'm gonna have to come back in.
Welcome back.
You're able to see that.
Whoa.
You're able to just catch a glimpse of, as opposed to the crystals
Mama
that you've
crystal.
seen earlier that were about 7 feet tall.
Bless you.
This one goes from floor to ceiling, and it's it's about 10 to 20 area. So not a 5-foot creature, not 10 foot, but a little bit bigger than that. I'd say 15 to 20.
What are what spell
It's-
slots you could regain
It's
from
big
that?
old boy.
So you know that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach when you're really worried about something, but you also are excited?
Oh yeah.
Every
Yeah,
day of my life.
that's the butterflies feeling that I'm gonna get right now.
Did O'Darren make
Did,
us?
I thought you were saying ditto.
Ditto.
Like, ditto, Darren.
Did he let us know about the skeletons and stuff like that? Did we all see it?
I'm assuming I would have
Yeah,
been taught
with
that.
you
I
especially
wouldn't
being
say.
right behind him, I think you would have
Yeah.
noticed that. Ren and Banner are kind of keeping an eye. I would say.
Can you guys stay here a second? I want to go into that chamber and scout it out.
In where the bodies are.
No, where this
Big crystal?
is this a path to it?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's path to it.
Banner will cast guidance on you so you can get an extra D4.
Well,
Okay,
why don't I go with you?
I want to go stealth.
And I click the button on my pin.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And I go invisible.
okay, so, and I'm going to say that, O'Darren, from your cross, you can see like that wall kind of adjacent to you, across from you. You see also that purple, you see purple light. No,
Can
sorry. Right here. You see the purple,
There's some
purple light
purple
coming
up here as well.
off those
But
walls.
not as vibrant, right? Like
Yeah.
this
Well,
one's
no, it's
massive.
just as vibrant as what's coming through that tunnel that you passed.
And do I notice anything in here?
No. I'm going to say that you guys it was just kind of a dead end. It was just, yeah.
Okay. So I'll go with you.
Okay, you guys going to go down that path that exposes?
Yeah.
All right, can I get stealth out of both of you?
Okay. And then
And you have guidance.
What does guidance do?
1D4 to a check.
is it
So great.
advantage or just straight guidance or straight stealth?
Yeah.
I'm going to say straight stealth with you.
6,
Actually, both of you, yeah.
8, 9,
I forgot that I have like 3 points of stealth.
15.
Good for me.
15?
Yep. It's the bare minimum.
11. So, you're still kind of new at this, O'Darren, like this whole stealthing, sleuthing thing. But I'm going to say that as you...
Did I just get guidance once?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
Actually, I
as you
don't think so. I think
in
it
there-
lasts as long as I'm concentrating on it.
No.
We'll say that you guys
No?
kind of
This
get up to
is
the
at
edge.
once.
Yeah.
We'll say that you guys kind of filled in right
Because
now.
you
Not
can-
too
yeah,
far,
it's not
but
like
kind
I was
of...
saying Baldur's Gate. I get
It's not like
Oh.
Baldur's Gate.
So,
Shut up. You
the smaller clusters of crystal had a higher hum than those kind of bigger ones. This one has a deep emanating hum going to it. Yeah, very much like, man, it's hard to describe it. Like, the small ones is kind of like you hear a hum that you hear from a light.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. Like a holiday.
This massive one, I don't know if any of you have been like on a ship or like a cruise or anything like that, but there's always this constant low hum going on, whether that's from emanations from the engine room or whatever that may be. That's the sound that's coming off here. There are sconces in here which light up when you walk in, but this room is filled with that purplish light. And there are 1, 2, 3, 3 kind of exits out of this area, aside from the one that you came in and you realized the one that was right next to you.
Can I investigate? Well, let's do a perception check of the room first. I
Yeah.
don't walk into anything.
Give me perception,
Yeah, I'm
guys.
gonna
You
look
know,
into
take a
it.
peeky
I
peek.
I don't think I like high-pitched voice. High-pitched West is a little questioning.
21.
21.
That's a lot better.
Right?
Yep.
That's what we'll do.
A 16.
No.
16. Okay. So, and I'm sorry, would you have again, O'Darren?
I only get
21.
3.
So
Per long
16. I'm gonna say that Eldon, you're able to kind of pick out that this room hasn't really been traversed in a while, as opposed to the room that you just came from, that had kind of the bones. This is one where everything's a bit more, I'm going to say more naturally wild in its essence. There's no clear set footing of where someone has been, aside from the sconces, which kind of, I don't want to say seem arbitrarily placed, but almost as if they were. This is more wild footing. This is rough terrain. I'm just letting you know. Everything else has kind of been paved through. People have walked across it. This is rough terrain. With a 21, you notice the same thing, but you hear kind of in the distantly that, but it's a little bit quieter and a bit more faint to the south of you guys.
Somebody just trying to find a cat. Right?
You're kidding. It's a manticore.
Can we hear it where we're standing as well?
No.
Okay.
This one's way more faint. Like, it's kind of surprising that you picked it up and not Eldon because he's closer. It's kind of weird. Maybe he's more focused on the actual perception of the room, but you're kind of, trying to. I don't know. When you're trying to filter out sound, sometimes you close your eyes. You try to pick up on one source or something specifically. As you were trying to focus on the hum of this crystal, I'll say you picked up those kind of clicks.
I'm gonna very faintly, as quiet as I can, go up to Eldon and whisper that there is this clicking sound, and just to make him aware of it,
Okay.
and kind of point in the direction that I'm hearing it.
You're invisible.
Well, I can see him.
But he can't see where you're pointing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right there. Where? Right there.
Yeah, if it weren't for the sake that we got little tokens to tell you where he's at, you don't know where.
So let's say, let me paint the scene. Out of nowhere, someone just, hey, what's going on? Like, it's invisible.
I'm Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it would be creepy,
Yes, Satan.
but
Right over there. I'm pointing.
Oh yeah. Just grab its head. And turn
First
it.
time using it.
right,
You
as
go.
soon as
First
I
time, yeah.
just turn your head.
Turn your head really quick. This way.
This is weird.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good alternative.
I like it.
And then I am going to inspect the crystal.
Give me. Well, you already didn't. Give me an investigation.
Okay. All of my dice are staring at me right now.
As they should when you got 3 rows of
Ooh.
them.
I'm gonna lean into Banner and just.
This
hey,
is
what
how
are
I
we
set
doing?
things
Like,
up.
what's
Okay.
going on?
No, you're
So
fine.
that's a natural 19.
I'm not gonna knock how you set up your dice. Just one of them
26.
will kill you.
Or
26. Okay,
That's right.
so this crystal, it seems the other ones have been cut. The other ones or have been amassed. This one literally looks like it's been used as it's been a part of the infrastructure of this cave system. They utilized it, whoever they might have been. As opposed to the other ones where it's like the electric ball. When you go out to kind of touch it, you do get a little and I want you to take 1d4 damage.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's more like when you pop a breaker, that pop when you try to plug it in, that's the pop that you get when it reaches out and hits you.
All you hear is mother.
Yeah, invisibly, you see the spark
Yeah.
from next to you and just mother!
Mother.
And then the chirping gets louder.
How loud did you say that?
I wouldn't have said it very loud,
I don't know, you got shocked and you didn't expect it.
but
That's
it,
okay.
it definitely would have been
It's okay.
louder than
Something happens.
me.
Then a whisper, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
And,
say that like Dewey from Arrested Development?
Mother!
Eldon wants to go close to where he moved my head to, and just like go down to that corridor closest to the south.
Can you move him down to that?
I don't know, kind of like sit and
Yeah,
No,
concentrate.
sit
Listen.
towards you. You see that little exit right there,
Right
right
there.
there.
That's about right.
See, so yeah, that's what I like.
Would it be like,
Yes. So you said,
I already rolled. Like,
yeah. Give me another perception.
Okay, that works.
You got everyone else. You just kind of chilling in there. I mean, you haven't really heard a go ahead or anything, but
6.
I mean, we heard
6,
mother.
Yeah, we heard mother in it.
yeah, you'll have heard mother.
If we heard mother, then I would probably get close.
But
Okay.
it wasn't like
Yeah.
mother. So
We're gonna say that
I mean-
Ren kind of
Well, yeah, if we heard
pushes
that,
up
we
and
would-
through,
Yeah.
and
I would say that.
I probably poke it at least. My
yeah, I'd
head
hope
on
you
all
notice that
of
Ren
us.
was coming up on you. Otherwise, you trip on her.
Slicing the pie.
I would
roll a stealth check as well.
Okay. Roll me stealth.
Nat 20 for a
Whoa!
total of 25.
Yeah, you barely notice O'Darren that Ren has come up behind you in order to move before she runs into you. But yeah, when you enter the room, you see exactly as I described. You do see Eldon kind of peeking around a little bit away from you, looking down. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? This is gonna be a definitely like choose your own adventure.
Do I hear the chirping now?
What was that?
Do I hear like that insectoid chirping now?
Give me a perception check.
Oh. Well, I don't.
No, you do not.
Can I pick up a stone off of the ground,
Sure. I'd say there's enough loose shale. Yeah.
touch it into the stone, and see if it still shocks me?
So it attempts to, but it hits the stone and
Okay.
it just stops. It doesn't like blow up the shale or anything.
If I move the stone, does it?
The more you try to get closer with it, the stronger the shock starts to get, and you can start like you don't feel a shock per se, but you do feel kind of the energy trying to pour into it, and you start feeling that rock in your hand start to crack.
I'm assuming the floating stone is O'Darren.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
You
Maybe
see
this
a
rock
floating
is gravitationally strong.
I'm gonna say that as you went to do your perception, that's when this happened. So you're like trying to listen or look around so intently you don't notice it.
Did you get distracted by the floating
Yeah.
stone?
Ooh, shiny thing. Exploding shiny
Very
thing.
quietly, I'm going to say, well, that doesn't work. Put the stone back
Yes,
down.
it is O'Darren. You find
O'Darren.
out.
And
Alright.
you said there was a faint glow over here as well, right?
No, the glow that I
Is it
said
just-
was
I think
coming off of this. Like the
Okay.
light was coming off and bouncing.
I mean, if they're sitting and they're playing around, I think we're good to go in.
They're just playing with their rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Seven.
I think we'll
Is it
start
good?
moving. We'll start moving in.
I would wave, but you can't see me. So
Will, would you like to move?
I feel like you would
three
try
in?
to wave.
It doesn't. You could just kind of fill in that space if you want, however you want.
You slice the pie.
There is kind of that path that goes around it as well as I've kind of indicated. There is enough space for you guys to pass around behind it as well. We'll say that with your initial investigation, there was nothing untoward. It's kind of like they use this crystal as a column, more or less. But yeah.
there's no worn portions or anything.
No.
Does holding that broken crystal up towards it, does that do anything? Like just try to bounce into it or?
So the electricity does go towards the crystal, and you do see the crystal then alight.
Mm-hmm.
And as you pull it away, it holds its charge.
Oh.
Battery.
Cool.
Whatever that is.
Charging station.
Seeing Felix do this, I'm going to
What
take
is
the crystal
that?
out of my bag and do the same thing
Okay.
and put it back in my bag.
You gotta think laterally.
So hypothetically, if you broke off pieces of the healing stone and charged them here,
Yep. Maybe. Who knows?
or we might just blow up.
That's where I'm leaning towards.
I'm
Alright.
going to move towards Ellen.
Okay.
Oh, Darren, I don't know where you are, but have you touched this?
I'm going to say that
Yeah,
with
hey, don't do
O'Darren.
it.
I'm going to say that with
Don't
O'Darren
touch that.
and Eldon being as close as
What
they are.
happens if Seven touches that?
I'm curious.
I may
actually.
have
I'm
to
curious.
utilize a tearing here. Don't
I
look.
don't think I
Don't
would
peek.
like that
Don't
that,
peek.
that experiment.
Swipe or no swipe?
We're gonna say that, and I apologize. Like I literally was like, "Oh yeah, I need to
Yeah,
cover this, so
but-
let me steal my son's construction
Seven,
paper."
try eating it.
Yeah.
Eat the stone.
I don't know. I'm not
It might taste like a donut.
organic.
It might
It's just a
taste like a donut. Is his rationale?
Are we treating him like Tokar and Razor from from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze? We're just gonna trick him into thinking everything's a
See a
donut.
long way actually, because it is a.
Ooh, that's straightaway. Oh man.
I do kind of want to touch the crystal.
You do see this kind of straightaway. There are kind of exits out from there. And I apologize, I can't necessarily show every exit on there without revealing more for you guys. I apologize.
You good.
But yeah.
Did you want to touch the crystal?
I kind of want to see what happens with me being like metallic. And
You want to touch it?
We'll
I
all
do
step
kinda wanna
away
touch
from
it.
sevens.
Okay.
Right.
Just like slowly.
Yeah, back
Okay. So you reach out and that shot comes and it hits you. I need you to take 1d10. And then I
Yes,
need
yes.
you to take a Constitution saving
Alright. 1.
throw. The best possible scenario.
I'm gonna snap that second one. Jeez, man.
Okay, and then,
How many can you snap?
I can do up to 3 for long rest.
then
Long rest.
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 7. 7.
You go into your stasis mode and you're inert.
Oh, go biscuits. That's what I talk about.
R2.
You hear that pop, and literally he popped the breaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the breaker has been popped.
Okay.
Well, we're up here. They're behind the crystal.
Yeah.
I don't know if we saw anything.
We would have heard if he did he fall over?
If he R2D2
He just went, and
scream.
he literally went just stone cold.
Oh, okay.
No,
Petrificus totalis.
Just
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep.
So if he fell, I'm sure we would have heard that or felt it. Like,
The moment you would have gotten shocked, Beakley would have felt some of the shock. I'm gonna say give him 1d4, and he'll have leapt away from you.
Okay.
So I am gonna bring him
my poor sweet boy.
in. You were just so abusive.
Oh, he took all 4.
He's just
That
a little
was
guy.
Clearly-
We'll say that he kind of
I took 1.
If we're trying, yeah, I was about to say, if we're trying to set a precedent that you're a safe place, and then you
Yeah.
go walk into a.
You're the
taser.
most dangerous place for him. You kill his
mean-
parents,
I mean-
kidnap him, shock him,
Try to hurt
beat him.
trying to kill
Yeah.
him.
Gonna get DCFS called on me.
D and DCFS.
While all of this is happening, should we move forward?
I'm gonna try.
DTFS, Department of Tieflings and Family Services.
Jeez. I guess I'm gonna try and investigate him to see if there's like, if I can figure out if there's a way to do
Okay.
like, do anything. Because I wouldn't say it's a medicine check
Turn
on
off
him, right?
on.
Like, I just try and research to see if like something blue or like, I don't know. I don't know what you want
Give
me
me
to do.
investigation on this.
Okay.
You're not familiar enough with
I'm
his
about to say,
anatomy to do in a nature.
We haven't done a ton of
Yeah.
actual like.
Medicine?
I mean, you've not
process.
taken him apart. Man, I'm jealous of that though.
That's 13.
13. So, from you can take a look, and he kind of froze in that like reaching position.
Yeah.
You can see, just like a lightning strike would, you see the initial point of impact, and you see kind of a spider webbing out
Of that.
of that electricity. Because underneath Seven's metallic extremities, there is that kind of underlying, almost wood-like.
Vegetation.
Yeah, I don't know what else to call it, but that kind of wood-like underside. And as opposed to, usually you see a kind of bluish green kind of energy flowing through it. It almost looks like it's trying to go up the neck, and it stops. Like it's trying to keep going, but it stops. That's what you can. I'm gonna say on an investigation check.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of at the. I don't want to say at the base of the neck, but kind of where our cerebellum is. That's kind of where it stops.
Hmm. Well, we can try and. Well, not me. You can try and drag him back over to that healing crystal. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
yeah. Well,
That's actually a good idea.
we could try.
Hey,
Let's do that. Ren, you want to help?
because if we're down, hey, if
Let's try to drag
we're
Seven
down,
back
if we're
to the
down,
healing
big boy,
crystal.
or more trying to like him to get their attention. Because if they're trying to move forward and we're down 7, we got to figure that
It's
out.
not
Do you
open
think that
that
we've
way
already
to it, is it?
moved?
I think
Or
we're
is that
moved.
the
I don't know if we know if I mean,
Yeah.
from where we're at, someone could run up and get us. I guess if they wanted to.
Well, that's why we're trying to you.
They,
It's a
you
big-
guys can't see me, and I think
Oh, I know. I'm
We were already
saying to
talking about-
him.
so. It depends on how far ahead you think we would have gotten.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe someone squishier should go because we have lost sight of our 2 explorers here.
Do we see Eldon?
You'll see Eldon just because he's kind of posted up, looking
Okay.
that way. You don't see Odarin.
I'm trying to listen for that clicking noise, so I may not hear you going
Yeah.
unless you come and get
I'm
me.
just worried that if you and I both
Fair
go,
enough.
that
Fair enough.
everybody else gets jumped.
21 Jump Street.
I'd say do it.
Well, you're a smaller too, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not like I can drag him. No, I can barely keep Beakley in check. Are you kidding me?
Would you
So-
guys let us know that this is going on?
That's what I
We're
was
trying to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
We're trying to figure
Darren.
We're trying to
So
get
I'm
your
gonna
attention.
hear this,
Oh, Darren, I
and
need
I'm
your
gonna
help.
go back to where 7 is, and I'm gonna slap his hand away from the crystal.
You guys just see 7 get slapped, and man, here's the thing: he won't move. But the thing is, you've now moved his momentum forward by slapping his hand. So, because this is difficult terrain, he's not sitting evenly flat-footed.
My girl.
So
I was
he's
trying to
gonna
move him
fall
away
forward,
from the
start
crystal.
falling forward.
He's a heavy boy.
Is anyone gonna do anything to stop him from falling forward?
I'm gonna
would
instinctually
try.
try to get in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I see him tilting, like it's just like, oh no.
He's
Like,
just gonna fall on you.
I'm not gonna. Well, I,
Give
Yeah,
me.
Banner will.
Yeah.
Give me. I'm going with a dexterity saving throw because you're having to be quick necessarily, not strong in this situation.
okay.
I think
You're just trying to stop him.
Yeah.
So give me a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna say from both of you guys.
19.
That's at least an 18.
So what I'm gonna say is that like Felix gets there first. The issue is you're only so tall on
Yeah.
him. You're kind of at thigh height, like
Yeah.
trying to push him
I can,
back.
like, slow him at
Oh,
best,
Darren
not
is
stop him.
enough to kind of to help catch and ease him back up to about where he's at. At least you guys are holding him up.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do with him?
Set him down gently, or as gently as
Yeah.
we can,
Yeah.
away from the crystal.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say that with Beakley kind of shifting away, you guys are able to lay him down. Kind of still stuck in a reaching position. Phone home.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I don't know if we've ever noticed, how heavy are you, 7?
Is there a passage back
He's a
here?
big boy, and he's condensed down into
No.
a medium size.
Well, that's-
Nope,
why I
that's
wondered.
literally a loop.
So yeah. Did you ever think about that? I would assume you are. I don't know what large weight is estimate in game, but
Well, I can get into the crystal.
I would suspect with, well, cannon weight, you are 190 pounds.
oh,
That's what I'm saying right now.
well, you should be able. I mean, one person.
Because
should be able to
although
drag
he is
him.
metal, there are metal aspects of him. There's a lot you don't understand about him.
Yeah,
He does have kind of wood features underneath.
got some
So
polycarbon or some
Okay.
stuff
Yeah,
under the
yeah.
hood.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so then if that's the case, then you should be able to.
but
get him
when you
dragged.
do rage, your weight
get
will
big.
astronomically shoot up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say you shoot up to about 270, if not 300.
Bang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so then let's get him drugged, and then I guess tell.
And then I'll go back to Eldon.
I say out into the open because I
Well,
can't
Darren-
see exactly
Darren,
where
I
Darren's
may
coming
need your
from.
help dragging him back. Ren wants to stay around just in case.
Sure.
Okay.
I am the weakest person here, but sure.
Well, the other's little smaller.
Got the 7 dwarfs over here.
Goodness gracious,
Ding, ding,
yeah.
ding, ding, ding. All right, so you guys dragging him?
Terrible.
Yes.
Like just the sound of him like
Hold on.
dragging upon the ground. You guys said dragging.
I have a better idea.
No,
You
it's
said
too late.
dragon.
It is too
Well,
late.
we still have to drag him a little bit for my idea.
So, alrighty.
Um,
You guys start dragging. The noise makes it. You gonna drag him all the way?
no.
Yep.
Well,
No.
Well, until something stops us from that.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I am going to go back. I can get this.
Yeah, silence.
I'm going to go back over here.
Okay.
And we're going to say that 7 was dragged so that I can see him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll cast Vortex Warp.
Oh.
Okay.
And that'll take him from there, and I'll put him at the crystal.
But while you're doing that, Banner is dragging him. It's like, well, Darren, it's like you're not even helping.
And then phoom, he's just gone.
And now I'm back. You can see me.
I lost him.
yeah.
He's gone. So yeah, we'll say 7 got poofed over here. We'll say you're lying next to it. I'll say that you maintained the position that you left with the vortex.
And I would get him as close to that spot that I know of
Okay.
as possible.
You get him as close as possible.
And then
But,
I'm going to try and push his hand down
Force a reboot. Force a hard reboot.
into the crystal.
so you will heal 1d8's worth of damage,
Hey.
which you only took 1.
I
So
only took one, so I'm healed.
you are no longer paralyzed.
Hey.
But You still have that shock point and that spider webbing out.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll say that is kind of maintained.
Looks neat.
Where'd you get that tattoo, Seven?
Right.
Yeah, cool.
I'm part of a biker gang now.
It's a sweet scar.
Please tell me you're an artist.
It's like when you're kids and you take the Sharpie or the pen and you draw the tattoo on it. Like, yeah, I just got this done, and you're like walking around like not meaning to show anybody. Yeah, it's crazy, scratching your neck. But yeah, you hear your reboot tone goes off, and you just wake up next to the crystal.
Did you
Like
have your
nobody's
back
around
there?
me.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
right
kind of
there.
it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
like when you
Invisible.
from
No,
your
not
point of view,
anymore.
Seven.
Cast the spell.
It's like you're playing a video game and you lag and everything freezes.
Yeah.
And when you snap back to, it's like how your character moved
Rubber
like
bands.
You're
16
rubber
different.
banded,
Yeah, you just snapped right back.
Okay. I'm just gonna just look and mother.
Hi, buddy. No more touching crystals
So
for you.
okay, just pointing out, he's 25 feet away from you.
No, I moved.
Okay, I was about to say you're gonna
I
have
had
to kind of
I had to
shout.
move his arms.
Oh, that's right.
I hear like a hi buddy coming from like the camera down
No,
below.
it's not.
Yeah.
No more touching crystals for you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Electricity wants to kill you.
I am metallic. That
Come on.
yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna make our way back.
Okay. Making our way back to the group.
Actually,
okay?
I'm gonna take a
Hey.
chunk of that crystal.
You break it off,
Break off a piece
Right,
of that.
and you actually
big
see
old crystal.
a little bit of the cluster of that crystal network just kind of power down.
Okay.
Oh,
Not just the crystal that you're holding, but that little
biscuits.
section.
I'm gonna
Not the entire thing, just a bit of it.
I'm gonna take that little crystal and I'm gonna go back up to the big crystal and I'm gonna hold it up there and charge it.
You do it because a little shock, and you see a little bit of that purple, faint purple, as opposed to the other purples that are going. The faint purple kind of.
And I'm gonna
Reload.
put it in a
Seven,
different
what'd
area
you learn
of my
today?
bag,
What'd you learn today, Seven?
just in case.
Whew.
Don't stick your finger in a socket.
Beakley's going to be following you, Banner.
Alright.
So
Okay.
I'm going to say that for now, so I can just remove him. That way, I'm not moving him everywhere right now. So what next?
I say we keep moving up
Yeah.
with Eldon.
Okay.
Right? Because there's nothing. Did we check out the other corner over here?
We didn't
Yeah,
check out
let's-
that.
we'll
corner
do
yet.
that.
Yeah, I say I went to
If
the
this
direction of the
is-
clicking,
okay.
but we can go the opposite
If
direction.
this is still attached, yeah, we want to check out this place before we
Going that
move
way.
forward.
Is Beakley
To
okay?
the north.
Yeah, he's good. He took a little
Yes, that's
shot,
right.
but
Okay.
you're all right, man.
Yeah.
I can actually remove that.
You almost
So-
fell onto it.
7 first. If you're
Yeah, we'll say that you guys go up there. There is a sconce up here that lights up. This does have some minor mining equipment. There is some hatchets, some pickaxes. There is even a wheelbarrow. Does not look like it's been used in ages. Petrified wood. If it hasn't been already petrified, there is rust and an overgrowth of just earth and alkaline stone all over the metal parts of the pickaxes and hatchets and everything. He's been sitting for a while.
Is the cart like have any stone or substance in it?
So we'll say that there are. It just looks like the natural bedrock.
Okay, so
Not necessarily crystals or
Yeah,
anything like that.
I
I
should
think
have-
that's what you were going for.
yeah, if they're coring it out or if they were getting the crystals itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they were just quarrying. Whoever was doing this.
Does it look like there's anything odd, anything that doesn't, something that's still not decayed or like just anything out of the ordinary?
Not in this specific
Okay.
instance. Although, if you were to look in kind of that bigger outlet,
This
that one.
That one?
You do see some more skeletons. These ones, as opposed to the other ones, which looked armed and armored, these are not. They look like they have simple little apron, or what might have been aprons, but have long since tattered and are just kind of, again, disintegrating. They dug in and necessarily didn't come out. Essentially what you're getting from this.
Is there a way, like, are these bodies too far gone to do like any sort of medicine check or whatever? Like, how do they die?
This one doesn't reveal that there was any crushing, slashing, biting, or anything. This just looks like the effects of time. So whether they were not able to get out, something kept them there, whatever, you don't know what that may be, but this seems literally just like like two people sat down, one laid down, and they just did not get back up. More natural positions.
I'm gonna bring out Nevermore, and I'm gonna have him go this way, essentially.
You're gonna have him fly? Okay.
Yeah.
Canary.
It's worth losing Nevermore as compared to one of us.
Sure.
So
So he flies into there, and it does kind of reveal. It's hard for me to kind of show on there, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah. He does see 6 more junctions aside from the one that he flew into, which I assume he flew in through this far one.
yeah, I would.
Okay.
say this one.
So aside from the one that Eldon's at and the one he flew through, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there are 6 more.
And he's gonna stay more towards the ceiling because I'm assuming it's a little darker up there. He's black.
Is he like a real creature or like a ethereal creature?
He's
Like, can he actually die? Or...
he doesn't actually die.
Okay.
So I mean
He's a
he's
familiar.
he's a fake.
Okay,
creature.
just making
Yeah.
sure.
So
I was just, honestly, I was curious.
and I'm gonna have him kind of.
Yeah, no one cares about fake creatures, right, Ren?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Ren's just like, nope. Second
the
class
bird doesn't
citizens
die.
in D&D.
I'm gonna
I want
keep
the bird
making
to die.
him kind of fly. Is there?
Right.
there right
Yes,
here?
there is right there. So let me
Okay.
just because I don't want to reveal too much of it, and I might actually steal this paperback just to be.
Move what you need to move.
Actually, so where on the map is Lehndrys?
Lehndrys.
She's
So
up
you
there.
guys came in over. Sorry.
Say she's up above, I
Yeah.
thought, isn't she?
This was more of a downward descent into
like
this
a ramp
cavern.
thing.
Oh, that's right, it was.
So hold on, nobody look. I gotta make sure that I'm revealing what I can. All right.
Wait, was she prevented from going down here too?
That's what.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have got him
We'll
back.
That's
say
what
that-
was gathered.
We'll say that he flew in here, and he revealed another cluster of those smaller. He revealed a smaller cluster of those crystals, and another way out. But it does kind of take care of 2 of those 6 routes that he had seen.
Okay.
As opposed to the other areas, up on the cavern wall, kind of above that sconce, there looks like there was some sort of inlay of something rather large. And you do see on the groundwork there are, on the ground, there are 4 punctures in the ground before it disappears. You don't know in what direction though.
So I'm blind and deaf. So I'm gonna assume that I'm right up against 7.
Yeah, 7's kind of more or less. I would think that you've seen when he pulls out Nevermore, he's gonna go blind.
And so I think I can still talk to 7.
You can
So I'm
articulate.
gonna relay that something broke free.
Do the
Something with claws, points, something that can pierce. And it's down here with us.
do the sconces react to Nevermore flying?
No. Okay. So it's still dark vision there.
Are you sure they're still down here with us though? Could have escaped.
That's probably what we are hearing.
Well,
You
let's
heard
see
it.
what Nevermore sees.
Oh, true.
And I'm gonna have him fly here.
Okay, we're gonna wait on that. Everyone else, what are you doing? Well, I'll assume that you guys have heard the flapping of wings, and again, kind of take that cue that he sent out Nevermore. But anything?
I'd probably post up closer to Eldon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still there.
We'll keep an eye
Um,
on our backs.
Yeah, I would move up at least.
Can I roll another perception check?
I would move up
That clicking
above
sound?
Eldon just to keep an eye on this if there was anything
Hold
else.
on, let me
Yeah.
Get their movements.
All
and
right.
then we'll
Just
do
because
this.
if there's other ways, if there's other paths or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to go into that room over?
Actually,
Me?
probably move to
Mm,
that corridor. But, yeah, so I can keep
No.
an eye that way and that.
Yeah.
actually,
I don't think there's anything here.
Well,
That's a
and that's-
roundabout. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's
a
I was like,
roundabout.
oh, all right. I didn't know if there was
Can I
any
go through this,
paths
like,
or not.
corner and
Yeah, you
kinda,
can go
like-
up there.
And probably under the sconce.
And I'm gonna say
So I
that.
can watch
Yeah.
those
So you're right there.
messages.
That way, like, kind of like my back against the wall, kind of like listening.
So with Eldon moving up, let's have you do your perception check because you said this is what you want to do.
Yep. 16.
16.
Double digits.
So you do hear a very faint, just again off in the distance. Very faint.
Okay, it doesn't sound close. Okay.
Very faint.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Anyone else want to do anything specific before we go back to Nevermore?
I stack back up behind actually no, I'm gonna say I'm gonna move up a little bit closer to him. And just kind of post up to watch down the hall.
I'm gonna say I have my short bow out
Fair enough.
with the arrow ready.
Yeah, you guys,
Like,
you
notched,
will
but not
visibly
drawn.
see him get ready.
Yeah,
after he kind of seems
I
to
am
intently listen. And I'll say that
armed.
after the first probably click
Yeah.
ticks, you probably would have prepared.
Yeah.
One's talking
So,
about clicking and
Nevermore.
things getting out. Yeah,
And
no.
move kind of towards this area.
And
Okay, everybody looks away like.
another junction.
And then I'm also going to have him kind of here, down here, just to see what I can see.
Sorry, I know it's hard for you, Jack, to see per se.
So right now none of the sconces are on because he's flying. So
Correct.
it's just kind of like right where he is hunkered up at.
I feel like this is like the quiet before the storm.
Yeah, it's like those hospital basements where the lights don't turn on until you
Let's
have to
go
like
this
walk
way.
halfway into the darkness. Yeah.
We're sticking to the
Man,
left.
we're gonna lose the camera feed in just a minute.
Yeah, that's the
I have a feeling. Yeah.
Let's say that.
Feel it all.
It's like one of those little sonar birds.
Video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear Revelio 50 bajillion times.
I did that all the time. Doesn't walk around.
Yeah, I should probably just take pictures from right here.
Yeah, look at that.
Do I hear or see anything in this area?
You said off in the distance. I couldn't tell which direction distance the clicking. Okay.
Well, with a cave system, anyways, hearing
That's
clicking
true.
and
It's
stuff.
gonna. Yeah,
It
bounce.
Very well be behind
Yeah.
you and bouncing off walls for
Yeah.
who knows how long.
Yeah, you never can tell with that stuff.
And where Nevermore is that you have, this actually should be closed off. That shouldn't look like an opening. So you only have the one further. I'm gonna say with actually enough light coming through,
Yay!
Oh wow.
you see another big old
Big old-
throbbing purple crystal. Yeah, I said what I said. I knew what I was saying.
You just say pulsing.
And there's no clicking.
It's no different.
or-
Throbbing, pulsing. What?
There's no clicking or anything over here.
No, Nevermore.
That doesn't provide a lot.
Nope. No, it don't.
I mean, all we can do is just move forward. So we need to go.
I am going to relay that I think that the monster is somewhere over here.
A monster.
Oh, it's a monster.
Oh, it's
And he said when he says over here, he kind of points to you. Well, it's kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Give me a nature check
Ooh.
to know which direction south from where you guys have been now winding through caves.
Oh.
South, north, east, west. Otherwise, how are you going to articulate where? Especially when it's areas that they haven't even been.
It's decent, actually.
Yeah.
It's not decent. It's a 12.
Yeah. You're like, I think they're over there.
Well, I'm just going to kind of point where I haven't seen.
Okay.
Mm,
Fair enough.
And
makes sense. Fair enough.
so,
Um,
and I'm also going to relay that there's another large crystal down this passageway. And then I'm
we'll
gonna
say that you were
seven,
like,
go
yeah, you
touch
take a
them.
left, then a right, and then a left, and then a straight, and then kind of a right. Just kind of conversing, dictating that.
Left.
Do you need me
Yeah, we've been doing
to
lefts.
help with crystals or fight?
Nevermore will disappear,
Poof.
and I'll be back.
Do you need me to help with crystals or fight?
I would rather you fight.
What is that?
Good.
Fog of war fetish.
I just
This is the best fog of war I have is colored construction
Fine, I'll
paper
be saying
that's
it'd be
dark
cool.
enough because yellow is too see-through and
So-
white is obviously see-through.
Are we just going to meet up over here? Because I'll follow 7.
You guys going stealthily or you just walking?
I'm just gonna walk with.
I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay.
I'm just grabbing like my weapon out and like when you said like go fight, I'm just like say less.
You see 7 just pop out
Trudge.
from the other.
21.
21.
There's something coming.
He's trudging, yeah.
Shoot it.
Yeah. Ping.
Oops.
I gotta stop using my metal die.
Damn.
Ready.
Just for other reasons. It's hurting me.
Where's my wrist?
My wrist.
All right, so
Okay, who's leading the charge?
I guess I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
There are 1, 2, 3, 3.5-ish ones you have not gone through because 1, there's still a direction you could fork off from.
Okay. I
mean,
mean,
there's-
I would think probably just this first one.
Of course, you'd pick the harder one. All right. Pick
you should know by now.
Of course. Well, now I'm just gonna start cutting obscure shapes of paper.
Hope you got those rounded scissors, bud.
So, no,
Give me it all.
no.
Ooh, that's a thing.
Okay. Let me see. Don't look, O'Darren.
That's nothing.
Actually.
You saw nothing. Yeah, I like how you picked the side. You picked the side of the note taker to reveal the map on.
Well, honestly, I picked the direction that you guys entered from for me.
That makes
Listen, you
There's-
guys don't seem to realize that I've drawn this entire note.
Okay.
You're just making a map in your book.
So you enter here, 7. Are you looking or are you going in?
I'm probably like both. I'm probably like looking at.
He's looking as he's walking in.
Yeah.
My sweet, sweet boy.
Okay. So here you see a plethora of gems on the ground. There is one kind of emanating a little bit more light than the others, but they're not necessarily any larger than the kind of the other crystals that you have seen, but they're more scattered in this room. Almost like, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but where they're at, but it's the Giant's Steps. It's a natural rock formation that kind of looks like different platforms going up this
Giant's
hillside.
Causeway.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, Giant's Causeway.
Then
Sorry.
that's really cool.
Yeah, that's kind of more or less, you're seeing a very small scale of this, but it's kind of like different levels that these crystals have formed
Okay.
in this one little area.
I'm gonna reach out and stop 7 for a second. I have something very specific that I want to go look at. I'm gonna pop out Nevermore and I'm gonna send him back over here
'Kay.
where the creature was.
Okay.
Can I see any other marks? There was the marks where it fell. Can I see any, like, it crawled up the wall? Nothing.
It seems like those were impacts,
Uh-huh.
and then from there you don't know. Well, at least you then give me a survival check.
I mean, I could,
You can, but Nevermore stats, not yours.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's something.
When we get there, I want to move up with them.
Survival is...
But-
Can
whiz?
someone move them up to O'Darren?
Well,
and
but first,
it is.
I was gonna actually set up a rudimentary alert
Yeah,
system
wisdom.
because I have string and a bell. So
Okay.
this
So
pathway there, I wanted to put up like a string with a bell on it. So if anything comes through, it's gonna ring the bell.
okay, give me one moment on that.
Okay.
O'Darren, what'd you get?
19.
19. So you do see from the initial like drop, and there are 4 indentations. It looks like there were a couple kind of going away, more towards. Can you point? Yes, put your finger right there. Yeah,
Here?
it looks like they were heading towards that direction. That's what you get out of your survival, but then they kind of taper off and disappear amongst all the other ground and shale. You want to set up a rudimentary alarm.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. Give me a performance.
Performance? Okay.
Yeah, because I wouldn't think, otherwise it'd be
Sleight of hand.
Survival.
a sleight of hand, I would think. But I mean, are you trying to make this a hidden trap, or are you just trying to do it?
Just trying to do it. I mean, it's
Performance.
just string and a bell.
With advantage. I'll say performance with advantage.
Okay. So 14 plus what? Just performance. 16.
Okay, you've been used to kind of setting traps as you've gone about your life, and you're able to kind of use one crystal as an anchor point and maybe find a kind of rock jutting out as another one. But you feel pretty confident that area, that entrance, is now trapped.
Okay.
It's not necessarily the prettiest thing.
No.
It's not even actually hidden. You just set it up.
Right.
So I would say that anyone passing through there, you'd have to make a check not to trip it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move up with him.
Okay, and then he will move up. Cool. All right. So he's
I'm
good.
gonna bring Nevermore back, and then I'm gonna relay what I saw to everyone else.
How many times can you manifest Nevermore?
However many I want.
It's a ritual cast, right?
Finding
To
familiar
bring him
is-
out initially is, but he can go in and out.
as an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. That's
No,
all.
you good.
Okay, so you he just disappears in a fluff of feathers.
Every time.
He doesn't exist anymore. He just fades away. Yeah. It's,
He goes back to the oblivion.
it must be terrifying to
Like
not
this
exist.
this indescript wind out of nowhere just comes and just blows him away like someone just.
Well,
It's like he got snapped away.
instead
yeah.
of like
He got
making
Thanos.
him disappear,
Thanos.
why don't I just make him come sit on my shoulder because I'm
Okay.
gonna need him again.
There you go.
There's no
Yeah,
point
let him
in
exist
sending
for a
him
little bit
away.
longer.
Doesn't
Jeez,
he,
man.
like, doesn't he like sit on your branch?
He's probably terrified.
I think he's too big to sit on my branch.
Oh, okay.
Ravens are big.
Yeah, they are big.
They're big birds, so
Yeah, big
Okay.
bird.
be interesting, right?
It's like, get off.
All right, so now that you did that,
Yeah.
you stopped
You
him.
told me to
Yeah.
stop,
So
so
he's listening.
So that's what I wanted to check. I think whatever it is going this way.
okay,
So
good to know. And I, I walk like
Yes.
I get my halberd.
I guess you and me will have to go around the other way because he set up
Yeah.
a bell and a string.
Well, no, it's
did he
to
tell
the
us, or
it's
just
to
stumble
Ren,
over?
from your guys' point of view. It's from Ren's northwest.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one
there.
spot.
yeah,
That
there,
spot
where the
there.
corner of that blue paper is. That's
Where's-
where the trap is.
Yeah. So in case
Yeah,
comes
it's
that
not
way.
right behind Ren.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's not behind Ren.
So you guys can pass through that. But.
Cool.
Plus, you guys would know where I don't want to let you guys know
Yeah,
where it
if
is.
Seven's moving up, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna come into the next chamber like with you guys.
so you're gonna come like up here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go here.
Banner, I
Banner
follows
Banner.
following up, right?
Yep.
I'll bring it
I
back.
don't know where you're going. Ren.
Finding out you didn't die in your sleep. All right, so from here, I mean, you guys have kind of, I'm going to say where the red paper is, to, I guess, furthest away from me. And then you have all this area towards me, towards the left part of the map. And I'm saying left for the sake of those watching on YouTube.
Yes.
On the tubes. So what's happening, folks?
Well, this little cluster of crystals. Is there anything like? I mean, like me looking at the map, I noticed there's like that one little half glowing thing in the middle, but like.
Yeah, that's
Seven.
not. That's okay. I'm going to be real. There was nothing for me to get that cluster that wouldn't produce that.
Okay.
That is just a cluster of arbitrary crystals, kind of making those platforms.
Okay.
That means nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to
Alright,
the other
alright.
ones that are lit up. It's just for when with Dungeon Alchemist, if you add so many, it kind of coalesces
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah.
And it's either I had it or I didn't have it. So I'd rather just have it, and you guys get.
Okay. I didn't know if this was like one of those things of like find the magic key and it's like the most small.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's right there.
It's right
It's
there.
open space with a
Yeah.
lot of area around it.
yeah.
You're gonna actively be listening for the clicking.
Okay, and we're just standing at that other entrance, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do magical tinkering on a rock so that it sheds 5 foot bright light and then 5 foot dim light, and just throw it into that room.
Into the room. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean that's 10
Okay.
feet that we can see, so might as well just throw a little light rock in there.
It reveals.
There's a lot, man.
It reveals this one room which kind of has a flattened, rocky surface. I say flattened just because, in terms of this, of being inside a cave system where there's a lot of uneven levels, this looks the most level, but it's more like a little domed off rock platform.
Okay.
Let's not step on the flattened rock.
Yeah.
It seems dangerous.
I'm gonna move over here and kind of look down this pathway that's here.
Okay.
Probably gonna
But
follow
stay
it.
near 7.
Okay.
Because 7's the tank.
You reveal a bit more.
Okay.
And glare. So wonderful. Love gloss. But yeah, so you reveal a little bit more. I want to say that you even see the emanates kind of the glow of the other littler clusters that you've been seeing. So you've now found 3 of them scattered throughout this map.
And then another
And can I get that
one.
perception check? Because you said you were going to be listening for clicking.
Yes. Everybody else get okay. 22.
You hear kind of from that direction.
In this direction?
From that direction in general. The clicking noise, it's a little bit louder. But yeah.
Okay.
So do we,
I'm gonna tell 7.
Ren, do we want to go straight up this way, or do we want to swing around towards them?
Well,
Or do we just hold?
He's got the glare, he can't see.
I know, yeah, the glares. Yeah,
if
it's
we
real
want to
bad.
move, we'll have to swing around because of Eldon's little impromptu.
Penetrable.
Well, you guys can see it. It's just a matter of it's in a really a spacious spot. It's not like low to the ground. I'm gonna say it's like a little bit higher up, so you'd have to like step over it and
Yeah.
hope not to trip it.
Couldn't I just go under it?
Or you could go around.
You can try and hope nothing snags it.
Limbo.
Well,
Obviously,
Ew.
for our height, for both of our height, that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to make sure.
Well,
See him? He's just a little guy.
It's about
Just a
thigh
little
height
guy.
on him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if I hide on me,
Yeah, because you have to think that if he's expecting a monster, he's gonna put it higher
A
than
little bit
just
higher.
ground level.
So
Yeah.
Ren could step over because she sees it.
Yeah.
yeah, I pointed it out. Right here.
Toss the elf.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, I mean, if we want to go that way, or we could.
It doesn't matter. Either way, we'll go a place that is the same.
Yeah, exactly.
In the general direction.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay, so which way?
if he's got it set up, I'd say we just go into the room with you guys, or I'm going to. Yeah.
Where are you going? Are you going down here?
Mm-hmm. Or at least I'm gonna walk up to the threshold.
So there?
Yeah.
Let's split up.
Eldon and Banner coming?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm not
Going.
going myself.
Around here?
Well, I'm just saying because
I'm just a Weedle guy.
Yeah, bring Eldon.
Where are you going?
Behind Banner.
Behind here.
yeah, because
This is probably the least I've ever given you guys in the middle of these games.
Yeah, no, you good. You
And I'm
good.
okay with that.
That's fine.
I prefer not going home with a completely hoarse voice.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'd say we just kind of go up and swing around. So
Yeah.
I'd say I'll let you go forward if you want. Banner.
Huh?
You want to go first?
I'm sure. Although 7 was, but
7 was
I mean,
behind over there.
We
So.
can sort of just like.
wait, are you talking them this way or
Up and to
This
the right.
way.
Yeah, there we
That way.
go.
and to the right?
Yeah.
We're kind of half splitting up a little bit here.
To the right.
We can sort of see.
So as you enter, the sconces light up. That just looks as if like it just meets with the like flat wall.
Mhm.
So yeah, you follow along the outside of this platform of a rock, but sconces are lit. You see the direction you guys came from, where Eldon had set the trap, and you do see south into that room that you guys have lit up. So yeah, you're just kind of looking at a flat wall right there,
This way?
Banner.
All right.
And you guys,
that passage?
flat wall.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yep.
Okay. And go back out this way.
So other
Head
than
into the
that, in
crystal
here,
chamber.
there's nothing else. I'm gonna pick up my rock.
Okay.
I'm just hold on to it right now.
And you guys are making an effort not to step on that.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I do at least while we're in there.
With,
Well, I was gonna say I do while we're in there. I at least want to investigate it to see like if I can get a better understanding if there's something
Give me investigation.
mechanical or anything.
Yeah, I was actually gonna do a trap check too.
Well, not trap check. I was just trying to see what it was.
So I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay.
are you going in here then?
Perception or?
I want investigation if you're looking.
23 investigation.
23 investigation.
Yeah,
Well, that's 12.
my best stat. Plus
12.
7.
Unfortunately, I mean this.
Plus 7.
To you, this looks like this flat area is not. I'll confirm it with Tony. This thing can be pushed down.
Yeah.
That's why you're able to see. It's got like the just barely enough room on the outsides of this rock that it looks like it can be depressed.
Okay, but I can't see
Both
anything else.
emotionally and physically.
Anything can be
It's got
depressed.
full. It's
Vicious
got feelings.
mockery
The
is
ceiling above it.
Yeah.
There is no similar flatness or anything, is it?
So, good ass. Above it, there is actually a boulder above it, just kind of stationary in place.
Oh. Zip on it. Flatten.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna relay that to everybody else. At least that it looks like it's pressure sensitive.
Yeah, it's been through a lot.
Go
Full
paint
time
your
job, school. It's
really
pressure sensitive.
The holidays have gotten to us all.
Man,
I'm peer pressure.
he set a budget. He blew it by 500. It was crazy.
Oh.
But yeah, other than that, then we'll
I think back that
We'll
way,
swing back
to
over.
that crystal room.
hey, if that thing comes and attacks us, we can lure it to that thing. We can lure it to the big crystal. I mean, we got a big bug
Okay.
zapper. Look at that. We got
So
tons of
as
options.
you
Big
guys
bugs zapper.
progress down there, we'll say it shows a little bit more. I finally found an angle that everything works, but because of course with sight lines and some of you
Dark vision. Hold on a second, please.
Gotta love dark vision.
Please hold.
So, do we have dark vision?
I do.
We do not.
I didn't
Oh
think we
wait.
did.
That's a good question actually for us. I'm not
I
sure.
remember halflings that are not.
No, I don't think we do.
Am I the only one with dark vision?
Yeah, but I got magic rocks that light up.
You do have magic rocks that light
I
up.
was gonna say I don't really necessarily need it, and I can also build night vision goggles. Like literally, I can build the goggles of the owl.
I
It
know
gives
that.
me night vision.
You reveal that much, kind of just looking. You see kind of a path to south of 7 from YouTube's point of view, and one to the west. That kind of splits off as well. The best part.
I'm just gonna go take a look down here. Just a quick look.
Probably gonna go down like toward that middle.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then
I'll go
Banner,
behind
where'd
him.
you say you were gonna go?
That was the direction. So
Okay.
I'll just go with 7.
So I want
Anyone
to
else want to move?
take a snapshot.
Yeah, I'll move up.
Yep, me too.
Do you wanna
Sticking together.
backhoe Darren up or just leave him to the wolves?
I mean, I'm not going
Oh.
far. I'm just.
He wanted to protect his book. No, I'm kidding.
He's trying to find a place to hide his book so we don't see it. I know.
Save O'Darren's book.
Hashtag no book banning.
Hashtag book burning.
Ooh.
Whoa, Illinois, you cannot burn
Those,
books.
those are
shouldn't
some
have covered that
fighting
up.
words.
It is now illegal in the fine state of Illinois.
Ooh, that looks like a thing.
It's kind of
Oh.
hard to do this.
Just take it all off.
No, I will not just take it all off. That's inappropriate.
Oh, come on, we're adults here.
Oh boy.
Well, consent.
They may not consent. They may not consent, and I don't consent.
But it's nothing we haven't seen before. So
So you do see this shimmering, I'm going to say the edge of a stone, so I'm just giving you the rest of it, that is different than the crystals that you've been seeing. This looks more like a straight obsidian shard, about 5 feet tall. Almost, I don't want to say in the shape of a tombstone per se, but kind of, that's more or less kind of the shape. It's not indicative of anything per se, that's just how it's shaped.
Do I hear the clicking?
Perception. And I'll say Banner and 7 give me perception as well.
Hey, I'm rolling something.
7.
oh, there's my nat 1.
There's my
Get them all out now.
Yep.
Wow, we're
so-
opposite ends of the spectrum.
Plus 4.
And actually, why don't the rest of you also give me perception?
Oh.
17.
17.
11.
I'll leave.
11.
And then, let's see here. So, 7 and Eldon. You hear the clicking again.
Duh.
But it's back the way that you guys came from.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I probably just immediately turn around and just be like, that way. Like, just.
I'm gonna turn back and say, "There's something interesting over here."
There's something shiny!
Is it a help desk?
It's a kiosk!
A kiosk.
It's a kiosk!
What's that?
Have you never been to a hotel?
Also, what's that?
You find an Ask Jevin, which is the medieval
Right.
Ask Jeeves.
Okay.
No.
Ask Duke
So,
Jeeves.
if If anyone wants to come with me, I'd appreciate it. But I'm gonna go check out that obsidian shard.
Eldon
I'll
liking
follow-
shiny things
I'll
goes
follow
with
him.
because he just likes shiny things.
Well, it looks different than the other ones.
He's a rogue and a thief.
So Seven and Banner are gonna stay where they're at, or are you guys kind of progressing from there?
I heard
So
nothing of you.
what looks like split off into two sections, actually one rounded off, and so you have this one right here that goes forward.
Okay. Well, if I heard the clicking from behind me, I'm probably turning around.
Yeah, same here.
Somehow it circled around us, so I'm probably like there. I'm probably just gonna like stand guard for a little bit, just like till you guys do what you're
Same.
doing.
I have that
Fair
trap
enough.
set up. Hopefully it.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so
Especially that passage.
okay,
Yeah.
Did we look at this crystal cluster, by the way?
it's similar to the one that you touched.
Okay.
In make and model, and it's similar to the one that you've seen through Nevermore and the one that you've physically seen.
Which specific one did I touch? Like the
He
the
touched
one
two,
that
actually.
The
knocked
healing
me out,
one.
or the
Oh,
healing
sorry.
one that I touched?
Oh.
I think this is. Yeah,
That was
it's
the
all
I
hard
assumed
to
this
feel.
was the bad one.
It's
Yeah.
hard for me to.
Okay.
Don't look, Eldon.
Nope.
And so we're getting the different hums.
Oh.
You
Are we
should,
kind of
you should
logging
number
those in our
those,
head?
man.
I should. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Those were on the fly because I'm like, oh crap, I have nothing to cover. So otherwise, I would have cut these specifically to size.
Makes
So
sense. No worries.
Okay, so I'm gonna inspect this crystal as well.
okay, this obsidian shard.
Yeah.
Make two maps. One is just a fog of war outline, and then cut it to fit the room.
Ooh, 16.
You're right. That's what I should have done. 16.
16.
You're investigating it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is no hum from this one, and it does. There is inscriptions on it. What languages do you read?
All of them if I cast comprehend languages.
Are you casting comprehend languages?
Which so let me see what
Yeah,
languages
yeah,
I
That's a good
use.
follow-up
So,
question. Yeah.
That's fair and dandy. Is that what you do?
Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
This is actually Sylvan.
Oh.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
then I
you
don't need to
cast
cast that.
There you go.
So
He casts it anyway.
as Sylvan, as opposed to Elven,
Warning
Sylvan has more.
I do
Its
that.
characters resemble that more of long form characters to resemble like trees and nature and whatnot. There's definitely this element in it, and essentially it says to those dedicated to its entrapment, this memorial is to honor them, more or less. And you do see what most likely had been dug up areas at one point in this place,
Okay.
because this room does not go past itself. It's
Place
self-contained.
just like a
Okay.
SCP foundation just for her.
I'm gonna turn to Ren. So this looks like a grave. So I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't disturb anything in here.
Who says you haven't already?
I mean, there's a lot of bodies.
Presence.
I just like putting that
Your
out there.
presence alone.
I mean, I would assume that it would be the same kind of disturbance as if you went into a graveyard and read a headstone. So I'm assuming that's okay.
It specifically says at the bottom of this, "Do not read out loud."
Right?
I'm just kidding.
There's a lot of.
So
dead
while they're
bodies.
doing that, Seven,
Disturbing.
Felix, and Banner, can I get another perception check?
Show.
14.
Okay.
That is 16.
12.
Okay.
Yeah. I say I don't have perception bonus.
Perception. There we go. Yeah, 20.
With the 20,
Ooh, a dirty 20.
you hear in a distance
Dirty.
the. You know that sound that a bulldozer makes when it goes to pick up a load? It kind of like digs in a little bit before it lifts. You kind of you hear that and feel a little that moving, digging into earth and lifting up. That
that happen to be in that chamber with the flat stone, maybe?
See, the issue is again with caves.
Oh, yeah.
The sound can necessarily be from anywhere.
Well,
but
sounds one thing, but the feeling.
you
of it.
heard it. You heard it from obviously this direction. And I'm gonna say that. What did you roll?
14.
You felt a little bit of it.
Okay.
But it is kind of, I don't want to say faint, but it's not immediately near you. The
Okay.
moving of earth.
But I'll let them know. Be on guard.
Sure.
I feel it a little.
More than you were.
Yeah, it's like more than we already were, for sure. Flossing.
He's flossing.
Okay.
I'm standing up and I need to stay busy.
Wes
You got
is now
standing
flossing.
energy. He's got standing energy, everybody.
That'll be on the video.
So at this point, what we need to figure out
For
is,
2 hours, it's just me doing this.
It's just a gift.
what we need to figure out is if we're going towards the area of the cave that I had Nevermore explore because there was a little bit left, or if we're going towards
I say,
the other direction.
because we know we're headed back where we were.
Right.
Let's.
I mean, I
think
would
let's complete
assume
that.
we could guesstimate that we're kind of headed back to the area where we started.
You've never been in this cave system before?
This is true.
It could go down.
Yeah.
You could have more maps, guys.
Wow.
What if I literally just like pulled out a tube and
It'd
just...
be such a. It would be.
And
such,
this one is numbered, be like, haha, Tony, I was ready. No,
But see, that's more my thought about this end of the. It's like that could potentially keep going. So
True.
Yeah.
let's wrap up. What is at least close to where we.
See, and
Feel
that's the
the-
gamer mentality. Is like you explore all of the section first before you move on,
Right.
because there could be loot, and then you move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
For loot.
And I will make my way down that way.
That was me.
Okay.
So I'll go around and make my way down this way.
Making his way. Alrighty.
Anyone coming with?
Ellen.
We will be following. Yes.
Yeah.
Guarding our.
Bringing up the rear, slice the pie.
I'm guarding my own rear.
Life of pi.
I don't want anything taking a bite out of it.
Only Brexana gets a bite out of you, bud.
That's right. Regularly.
All right, we'll see from there, see from there. We'll say you can see that much,
Well enough.
and we'll say you can see
That much.
For a holy man, jeez.
Just a little nibble.
Okay, holy man, obviously. That's,
I-
a, that's a loose
yeah.
term.
Yeah, exactly.
What is holy, quote unquote? I mean, if you follow Asmodeus, you slaughter and make deals for people to get slaughtered. That's holy. Oh,
Depends
yeah.
what you're
my phone.
following.
Thank
That's
you.
a holy. Yeah, that's a holy person too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Someone I shoot
A
a bunch
priest
is also
is
a
considered
holy.
holy.
See, I worship
Holes
a
can be
goddess
interpreted in a lot of
war,
ways.
I'm gonna head
so
to this
I have
corner
to kill. I don't want
and
to.
kind of look in
Have
here.
to.
Yeah.
We'll go down morals and ethics.
We'll say that as you go through here, you actually see the purple emanations, and I have to tear.
Oh no.
And that is also.
I need everyone to look away real quick.
just for the sake of.
Look at everyone. Look at your computers.
I will. Yeah, no, no,
I'm gonna look at the glass, which show the perfect reflection.
That'll
Oh.
be muted in post.
Oh no. Totally
All
meta.
right.
Totally meta. Man, I love Fog of War.
So, is that little one? Is that just another
That-
happenstance?
It looks like a
crystal?
healing one.
Okay.
Just because it looks like it doesn't mean it is.
It's actually not one. No, I'm just kidding. But there was actually
That's
a
crystal,
little
that's
bit
crystal.
more. But when I loaded it into the Walgreens app, no, we like you Walgreens. It's fine. But you cut off part of my map, and
Okay. Is anyone coming with me? Because I'm going to the big crystal.
Yes. I
Yes.
think let's
because we'll
all-
say that once you've hit here, you would have seen either way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna just keep following. Jeez,
We
peeps.
go left first.
Okay, I'm going to the big crystal. I'm gonna say, should I start depowering crystals?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
We're down here to free Lehndrys.
Yeah, for reals. For reals. Yeah, just
Why else
do
we
it.
down here?
Well,
Okay.
You just got nervous from one that
Here's-
didn't do the same thing.
I
right,
did.
but here's my only thing. You are wanting to potentially take pieces of crystal, charge them up. If we start depowering things, we may lose the opportunity.
I mean, I already got a charge crystal.
You have one.
I
You
know
want
you got
more?
two. No, I don't. I just want one.
All right. All right.
If it means we're gonna get this done and get out of here faster, that's
All right.
that's what I care about.
Then yes.
I'm gonna inspect this crystal.
That's what we're here for.
The big one.
Yeah.
Yep.
14, 13.
It looks just like the other bigger ones, like the one that you depowered, and the other one that you unsuccessfully did not depower.
Okay.
Seems like a grab bag.
Then I'm just gonna reach out and do it. I'm gonna.
Reach out and touch crystal.
And it's just like the other ones. It does a little lightning orb thing. Doesn't shock you or anything. What are you writing?
Unbind. Release.
After a couple seconds, you see that flash of energy in there, and you hear.
Like the
From-
same.
It'd be back. Banner and Seven would hear it behind them, echoing from that direction.
Okay, what if depowering each of these releases yet another guardian?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a good point.
So maybe we take them one at a time, or
Well, how about now that we've done the
That's
second
fine.
one, we can go and look.
yes.
There have been 3.
Well, didn't he turn that
Well,
one back
yeah.
2
on?
on this one and 1 on that one.
Yeah.
Didn't he turn that one back on?
You've heard 3.
Yeah, but when he did but when he tried to repower it, it just did the exact same thing. So we don't know if any input makes that happen. It could just be a decoy. Like it could be like a trap thing that he's just releasing because we're interacting with it.
Gotcha.
Maybe
Yeah.
the reason why the big one in the middle was shocking us was because
All the other ones aren't out.
Yes,
Yeah, no, for
that's
sure.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
And
for
I
sure.
know there's another big crystal in the back corner.
There you
Never
go.
more saw it. Go for it. So let's just. I'm gonna keep moving around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move around here to try
Alright.
and clear out this last section, and
you like
and
the
then we'll
Naruto
move
run.
on.
You Naruto run?
Yes, Naruto.
I mean, that's, you're faster and quieter.
Yeah.
It's like sprinting with advantage.
Yeah. Head first.
It doesn't. Yeah, you see
Wow.
nothing left really of it. It's just. That's it.
Just wall.
So we have to go all back, all the way back around.
Yep.
Okay,
Ah, biscuits.
that's okay.
We have to go back that way to the entrance anyway. So
Yeah.
Scratchy.
Let's move to the back of the cave, but because we know there's monsters here, I'm not gonna be the first one to go.
Okay.
I'm very squishy.
you
All right,
take.
we'll let Seven go first.
Okay.
And Banner will be next to him, or behind him.
I'll
We're
go
two
behind
tag kids.
Banner.
We're just like running
So where
behind
are you
the
guys heading
tank.
back to?
Back to this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are you guys just walking nonchalantly, stealthing? What y'all doing?
I'm pretty much just going like half.
Realistically,
around,
because our noisier people are going to be noisier. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not going to try to be quiet. I'm just not going to.
Perception from everybody.
I'm just not going to try to be louder than them.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
18.
Hey, if you got somebody up there.
4.
17.
19.
So, 2/3 of the group.
Hey.
So everyone but Seven and Eldon, which is ironic because you're kind of the front and the back.
Yeah.
You hear that clicking noise from both directions, in front and behind.
Great.
Girl.
You're right.
A clever
That's
girl.
where they get you, not from the front, but from the sides.
It's hard to again gauge kind of how close they are. Earlier it was easier because they were either distant or kind of closer. Now it's kind of a grab bag because you've now gone through quite a lot of spaces, and as the sound has a lot of places to reverberate off of, a lot of rooms for them to fill and expand in. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to gauge that. And so there's another game playing in the other room here at Titan Games, which is all cool. You play.
Oh, no.
It's just I feel bad for when they got to hear me shout,
Yeah.
and yeah, we just hear ho 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 ho, which I'm all for.
What do you think, guys? Just keep moving?
Yeah.
I almost want to like recreate the clicking noise. See if we could like, just.
Actually, who's really good at performance?
Me, Wes.
Not you, Wes.
I have a +2.
I have a +2.
Anybody?
Oh, I
I
got
also have a
+3.
+2.
Wow.
You have a +3?
Yeah, +3.
Oh, budding bard.
You try and copy that sound.
I
And
will attempt to copy that sound.
I'm gonna use my magical tinkering on the light, but not to do light anymore. But have him do that.
Yep.
So it makes that noise, and I'm gonna throw it into that room with the big stone. The
With the
pressure-
big stone?
With the pressure one, yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it will emit that sound, as long as it's 6 seconds long recording. It'll emit that in the area.
That's cool.
Okay. Are you doing anything else after you throw that in there?
I'm just tossing it in and then just kind of keeping an eye on it, because if they're gonna keep making that sound, whatever it is, then that might throw them off.
Wait and see if they go
And
in.
if somebody goes in there,
Ren,
Squishy,
give
squishy.
me a perception check since you're right there.
A new one?
A new one.
Was it going to be
Who?
click-
Brennan.
Just
or
Ren.
is it
Oh,
going to
okay.
ignore it, click
Well,
it?
it's not good. It's that one.
well, if they're trying to talk, I mean, if it's one or if it's multiple.
So you throw it in there, and it runs for 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
It ends after 2. And you
Can
hear,
I-
you hear,
Can I
that's it.
immediately?
My rock.
But not like a heavy
hear
boulder
that-
dropping?
you hear,
Just
and then again. But you do not hear what would be a drop.
It was a Luke Goblin.
Can I? When I hear that
Tremors.
first initial depression, can I shoot a firebolt at the boulder that was there?
It was gonna be so quick. It's literally barely there because it runs for 6 seconds and it was off after 2.
Yeah.
Not there's
So-
no ungodly amount of time for you to cast a spell that
You
quickly.
couldn't react that fast.
Yeah.
So the question is, did like if
None of the sconces lit up at all.
so
We'll say that was your one. Is that just nothing lit up, so there was nothing to see?
No, I went to see.
is the thing still there? If it's not, did it go down or did it go up?
I mean,
You said
guys,
never
all I
mind.
did was just
Go.
throw a rock, so.
Let's go. We know what's behind us. Let's go.
Well,
So-
it may not be anything.
I'm gonna start moving this
It's
direction.
just a bunch of magic mouths throughout the cave.
Yeah. It could just be like
That's
mechanical,
brilliant.
like
I'm gonna
ears
start
or
moving
something.
this way.
Okay.
We haven't
Who
actually
wants to
seen
do it?
anything. We've just seen
You haven't
indentations that
seen
something has
anything,
potentially
yeah.
been here. We've only heard stuff.
It could just be like gears turning.
Anyone moving with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How say how brave of you to walk forward by yourself.
I was gonna say I'm going.
I just think
I'm
who
going
wants
in
to
front of
do
you,
it?
man.
I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna.
You're too squishy. We have to protect your book. I'm gonna absolutely use that against you. Just like, no. Oh, Darren, get behind me.
You think that's an insult, but I actually appreciate it. So,
I'm just,
protecting your
I'm just
book,
waiting for one
and you
more.
have donuts.
What? What is this?
Say that you guys get
Show all of it.
that going on, or there's a, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna do the rest of it.
Yeah.
So say that you guys explore a bit more of it, kind of filling out. Yes, as you explore, fill it out a bit more, you find another one of those crystals. Oh, can my phone, please? Sorry.
Keep saying it over there.
I know, it's because I'm like, I need to take a picture after I do this, and then I don't. But directly ahead of you, Seven, is a. You see rock along the ground coming out. And you see 4 points that had hit the ground. And kind of, you can almost see, I'll say even a couple of them went underneath your guys' feet. Before they just looked like holes or whatever, or little depressions, but now it's like, oh, they're a pattern. So, yeah.
And I do like either like an investigation or even like a survival or nature to try to figure out like what could have made this.
Give me a nature.
Nature.
Because you're going into the literal nature of things of how they're biologically or mechanically or whatever they may be created.
18.
Okay, so obviously whatever caused these puncture marks, it is quadrupedal. You can tell.
I know what it is.
It's an Umber Hulk. I'm kidding. You probably don't. Actually, I went dungeon delving. Literally. I don't know, you might. But it is quadrupedal. And from just kind of where it does hit, you do see that there's the initial impact, but that they actually go even more to a point. So whatever it is, it does have very fine whatever they are, but it only looks like it's the singular, as opposed to them having like digits like a finger. It is more of like one single solitary extremity.
It's like the bugs from Starship Troopers.
Right?
I was thinking that. Yeah,
Knowing
yeah,
this,
no, I know.
I'm doing my part.
Big crystal.
I ain't doing shit.
I love that.
You're only good bugs are dead
Anyone want
bugs.
to come with me?
Wait, what did you say?
I'm going to turn off the other big crystal.
Yeah, the big crystal.
There's one more.
One in the corner.
In the back that we know of.
Oh, I should mention those did not turn off. I thought that was clear. It pulsed energy, but they did not turn off.
Yeah, he just said that there was a rumbling and then there was a
I thought you
noise.
said it looked like it powered down.
No, there was a slight dim form, and there was magic, and they stayed lit. No, these are all light still.
But the same frequency as the one that was turned off.
They are still the same frequency as the one that turned off, but the one that turned off, its hum stopped. I made that clear in the last one too. Whenever it got turned off, it powered down, it went quiet. These still have hums going on.
Oh,
So I
thought you said that
apologize
they
if I didn't
powered-
make that
So we
clear
haven't
earlier.
shut any of these
Nothing
off
has
today.
shut down.
Oh,
Maybe we need to turn off the big one that's Eve7, a short circuit.
That won't hurt.
Maybe, but that one will hurt to touch.
yes.
I mean,
Maybe-
I don't
Or
think it's.
maybe there's a pattern to
I don't think it's gonna be easy, no matter
Maybe.
what. So
Maybe it's something where it's like only
dancing over
only
here.
one person can deactivate a single crystal.
well, that or you have to do it in a certain order, or you know, like there's a bunch of variations. Or no, I
You'd
was
just
gonna
be
say-
wasting your time. This could be great.
Um,
There was a switch you guys passed on the way in.
Ah,
Just-
dang.
it's that room right there. Yeah, that's the control room with the power button for all of them.
Do you want me to try it or not?
I mean, we can try it.
Might as well because
We've
we're
done two
gonna
out of
do it again.
two
Yeah,
out of I think 3.
probably gonna release another thing. So let's do it.
Probably will.
Well, but whatever it was hasn't come after us yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
It's going to.
It's keyword
clicking,
yet.
it's clicking at us.
So what crystals you guys going to?
We've gone to that one and
Okay.
this
Why
one.
don't we-
But then we're going to.
What about that small one that's right over there?
That's probably another healing crystal, I imagine.
It is a healing crystal. I'll say that you guys went down there and did that.
It's disturbing that you put like 4 different healing crystal areas in this, and we have yet
I
to
wonder
see
if it's like just a red herring. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing is red herring. It's,
I literally put a red herring, a red fish in the game. Be like, that's not a red
Everything-
herring.
Everything's
it's all
in-
subtext.
Everything's
I'm gonna
intentional.
go try that one.
Touch it.
It does the same little sparky orb thing. You write on there, and it then and it stays alit. It continues humming, and you hear another.
Does this sound any different now that we're on this side of where the sound's coming from? Because last time when we were on the opposite side, we could, kind of dictate. But
It all sounds like So when you were at this first initial crystal in the northwest,
yeah,
you did it twice there, and you heard it twice, and it kind of seemed like it was coming from behind you. Now that you've explored all of this, as they've been going off, they've been going more or less kind of from where you're facing the crystal. So in this case, you're facing northeast. It's southwest. When you were in this crystal kind of in the southwest, when you did it, it was behind you, going more east.
okay. So it's all originating somewhere in the middle or somewhere center. So whenever you do that, that sound is at least coming from somewhere. So we're getting something from that. So we either need to go back and check on that big boy crystal, or, I mean, we got that room that I threw the rock in, because that's another one too. Or we still have the other place that was towards the front that we didn't go into. So, what do we got?
I also did not touch the obsidian crystal in the grave area.
I mean, that's probably for the best.
Are you
But-
sure
That's
you're
what I
using
was
the right
thinking,
word?
but-
Because, all right, in notes.
How well do
I
you
had
know that
unbind.
language?
I do not think you know what that word
Yeah.
means.
And you've been writing release.
Well, I said unbind.
It didn't. Why don't you just put off? Did you try turning it off?
Well, like you said, that's what I had
Well,
written in my
the
notes before.
first word you
Unbind.
wrote was release. On the very first crystal last session, you wrote release. One off, it turned off.
Okay.
Okay.
You've been doing unbind or different combinations ever since then, and nothing else.
Okay. Well then, I'll just
You
try
did
it
that
release.
4 times. Kind of
I
a pulse,
thought I was,
dim. It pulses.
I thought I was writing the same
Stays
word.
up, and you hear. And on that one, you then hear this bellowing, which back behind you.
Cool.
I say we just camp here until it all goes away. I'm sure it'll be gone.
We're going to hide here.
Yes, we're going to hide.
Because it works so well for the bone corner over there.
You just imagine some guys going, "Ah!" just in this corner
Because it worked out so well for the bone corner.
to their gruesome death.
This is my new home now.
Yeah.
This is where I live.
I guess we're living here now,
How long
boys.
can we live eating each other?
Well, you don't eat food, right?
I mean, I like it.
I mean, I do too. Yeah.
I don't have to, but like,
You can just shut yourself down though around the corner. Just
Got
I'm out.
Yeah,
just turns
See you in
itself
another
off.
couple hundred years.
Making donuts out of your intestines.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
Good God.
That was dark. That was dark for David in general. I'm here for it. I support
Things are
it.
getting grim over here in Brexano land. Dang.
The clickbait is just going to be
Yeah,
David like in his
Bill
Dungeons and Dragons
Paxton
sweater
over
just
here.
going like, hey. Or something like that.
Bill Paxton over here, game over. And
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, I want to be William H. Macy if that's the case.
oh,
any other thoughts?
get strapped or get clapped. Let's go.
Get strapped or get clapped.
Let's not turn off any more.
That's the title of that.
I am gonna
Yeah,
pull out my
let's-
revolver now.
Okay.
I guess we're going. We gotta go back.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
Let's take the lead 7 and banner.
Jeez.
Go get a raid.
Yeah, for you guys.
I'm going at least.
While
two.
we engage, the rest of you run.
Who's next?
Me.
Glorious
And I'll
purpose.
go up and
So
I'll follow.
we'll say that as you get to that initial junction that you guys just kind of took a right or left depending on your orientation to the map, you'll hear from straight ahead the clicks just and they're loud, kind of encouraging y'all to Scooby-Doo away.
Scooby-Doo.
You can
And
touch that crystal while I'm standing here. This one. That's
Okay.
the only one.
have you taken damage?
Yes.
That's not you.
Oh, that is not me.
That's me.
Okay, you heal
all
1d8. And if you are poisoned, paralyzed, blinded, or deafened, you are no longer any of those.
Man, that's just.
Poison,
Everybody
paralyzed, blind, deafened.
healing. We know
Everybody pick one of those.
Just
clusters.
camp at a crystal.
Yeah, just camp there and just lure the enemies towards you.
This cave can solve all the world's issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who
If
knows
only
how
it could
long
leave.
they
No,
last.
I'm just kidding.
Man, these people who like died in the bone corner, they must have really not touched any of these crystals because like they would have been fine.
They don't know how to kite properly.
They never played RuneScape.
Alright,
They don't know.
Are we
Yeah.
moving?
You don't know how to
Yeah,
pray
I
for
mean,
it.
Keep moving.
Like you
Moving?
said,
Keep
Can
moving.
somebody, hey,
Just
does
keep
somebody,
moving.
you got light, you got cantrip light or no?
I do.
You do?
I do.
I have.
So do we need it with
prestidigitation.
the?
Well, I mean, I don't know, but are they turning off as we leave the area?
Mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
are motion detected.
Yeah,
Except for apparently when you threw that rock in there, it went off really quick and the lights didn't turn on.
Their life motion detected. Does 7 activate them?
Yeah.
All right. Just make sure.
Does anyone
There
have
could
a
be s-
torch?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He has light. I have a torch. I can also make another light rock. It's not a big deal. I just can only have 5 total active at a time. But it's more just on the lines of we just need to make sure we got something. If he's got light, I'd probably just put it on your weapon right now.
Sure.
Because
I'll do that.
Okay.
I guess I'll grab another rock and make it lit and toss it into the room before the sconces go off.
Just lit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's you don't see anything. I mean, well, I assume you're coming forward in order to do that.
Yeah, sorry. I was coming up in that next section and
We'll
throwing
say
it.
that you guys kind of move forward.
Yeah, we were all meeting up at the crystal. And I'm throwing it into that area, that hallway.
Still looks like that empty room and everything, but you are starting to hear the chuk, 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 chuk of things coming from that kind of southwest corner that I'd warned. What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad party, bad party.
Let's just move towards the big crystal.
Yeah.
Okay. If you like to start progressing.
Seven first.
Yeah.
Let's assume we're in that same order, and then we can all catch up.
Okay.
once. Well, you can probably just move the lead one, and then we'll catch up as well.
Yeah.
How far are we getting? Are we all getting in here?
Yeah.
Close.
Unless we get cut off by Wes. Yeah, don't touch it, please.
Learn my lesson on that
I'll
one.
just kind of file in.
Oh, man.
Like smaller ones, maybe, but like that big boy, that's an untouchable thing now.
So as you progress through the cavern just south of the healing crystal, from the south you hear more of that as it starts charging north. You guys get in this room, and honestly, actually, you wouldn't have been able to get necessarily that far because
standing guard, and I'm gonna have to. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do is because these were too big to be a 5-foot square, but they're great if I need a large creature.
Goodness.
Right here, next to the crystal, is this giant. Again, on all four, it's quadrupedal, but it's almost like built like a centaur, where it's got like a bottom quadrupedal part and then more of a human-like torso. Gems crystallize all over its body, white milky eyes, no mouth. This kind of opaque gray silvery skin going on. And I'm going to say, as they are following, I'm going to do littler ones here. We'll do red for their enemies. I'm tearing paper. That's what you're hearing, people. Actually, that's not bad. That's not a bad 10-foot. Even better. But so yeah, then coming up, rounding the horn behind you. Oh, these are a little bit big. That's okay. We're using our imaginations. Right there. Coming from that direction. And we'll say that this one's kind of blocking its path. Man, probably should have these.
Cool.
These other
Sorry,
two.
I didn't mean to move you right there.
No, you're fine. These other two creatures appear. So just to kind of give you an idea, let me see if I can just pull the picture. And everyone else is seeing this, but this is what you're seeing.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
fun.
Yes.
I
That big
want
boy.
to adopt it.
I want that.
You can't adopt everything. You're trying to kill 7.
I did
We're
one.
not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
And we'll handle it.
Once is enough.
Okay.
No, I mean like you can do it with anything.
Oh, yeah.
They're like Pokemon.
Yeah. I choose you.
They're like Pokemon.
Yeah, they're
Have you
Pokemon.
guys seen that? What's it like?
Palmon.
Pokepal? or-
Palmon.
Palworld
yeah.
apparently has.
I've been playing it. It's cool.
It's cool. It's all. It looks pretty good.
It's on Game. It's on Game Pass.
I know. I just.
So it's
I
just
just
like
played it. I was like, ooh.
They
should
might
I
be
get this?
facing a legal issue soon.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, I'm sure it's so close. Yeah.
Well, it's because there's speculation they use generative AI content trained off of Nintendo.
Yeah, off of Pocket or
I
off
see.
of Game Monsters.
Yeah.
Yup.
But I'm trying to get a
So
picture
play it while
of
you
the
can.
other creature pulled up.
The big one.
The two that are following.
Oh, the two little.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, they're different
Okay.
creatures?
Yeah.
This is what's following you.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
see, I told you.
That's,
Oh, that's what you were thinking?
Yep.
Okay.
Arachnid.
Right on.
You know, Jack can talk to Red. I'm just saying.
Jack's in the background. It's a Kruthic!
Hey, yeah.
Okay, so
Chrysalid.
we are actually going to go ahead and go to break before we go into initiative.
Sweet.
Of course.
So let's go ahead and take.
Commercial break.
Yeah.
I load my game.
This break is brought to you by nobody yet.
Man, this is depressing.
This break could be brought to you by you.
All right.
Feel free to sponsor us.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see you. We'll
Squarespace.
see you all. Oh gosh, dude. But yeah, we'll see you all right after that break, and yeah, we'll be good.
You should have just used it.
Okay,
Protect your shirt.
so
Ow! I'm good.
all right, welcome back. So we are going to start off immediately rolling for initiative. Everybody.
Ooh, nat 20.
Lock and load.
Net. Sorry, hold on. Don't
This
give me your
is-
numbers yet.
The
I'm
die
not
keeps
rolling.
like landing point side up.
Okay, anyone?
You want to snap that 20 I got? I got nat 20.
20 or higher.
Yeah.
You guys, and that's. I'm so glad you're more
Okay, you
aware
had
of
a
it
nat-
now.
Or sorry, 22.
Yeah, so 24
Makes me
total.
very happy.
24 total. Okay. Where's Eldon? You got 24, and then 21 for 7.
I have
Or
22. Yeah,
22.
sorry.
Okay. 15 to 19.
17.
17 for Senor Felix. 10 to 14.
13.
Beakley had an 11.
This is getting concerning.
Am I
guys.
rolling initiative for Nevermore? or is
He's
it just
sharing
on my
yours.
turn?
Oh, it Beakley chair mine.
I'm gonna have him share yours.
Okay.
And then it would be 5 to 9.
8.
6.
Bringing up the rear.
Alrighty. Alright, kids. Eldon,
Yeah.
right from the get-go with 7 on deck.
I'm going to fire at the... Yes, I'm going to fire my bow at the creature behind us. The one in the hallway there.
Sure.
Would that count for a sneak attack? I mean,
No, they are completely 100% aware of where you guys are,
Okay.
seeing that they initiated this
Okay, making sure. So...
Not to mention we're underground. One of them probably.
Nevermore
has tremor
says-
sense.
That's
Okay.
since I have the baby itty bitty
Shoots. Nat 20!
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay, and you're shooting that one, so...
That's, what? 1d...
See, I'm glad we burned all those ones earlier on non.
I apologize. I lie. Remove that back one. I had 2 of those, but I shouldn't have. There's only 1. I apologize. There's only 1.
Oh, even easier.
Hey, half
That
a
we
battle.
know of.
Oh, it's not easy.
He died of fright.
Well, because when I created this, when I had 2 of them, like it was over the deadly. So, but yeah. So you hit.
1d6. Oh, so 5 damage.
You okay?
On a crit?
Yeah.
You don't-
It should be double. It should be 10.
That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, whoa, my god.
Sorry, I forgot about how crit works.
Whoa.
Forgot how crit worked. Yeah, it's a 10.
Crit happens, man.
All right.
And I'm going to attempt to hide.
Okay.
After firing. Find a shadowy area and...
You want to move towards like back here?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So now it is 7 with Felix on deck.
Okay. How big is this cave? Like big enough for me to rage and get big?
You can tell where the ceiling is, but it disappears into the darkness.
Okay. Well,
Should be big enough
Which,
for you.
once you've actually looked up, you're like, oh, that's probably how they were getting around.
okay, cool.
But yeah, you're big enough to rage.
Okay, cool. So yeah, gonna do that. So I'm gonna rage and get big boy, and I'm gonna move up
Okay.
to this dude and just slash him with that caustic halberd there.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Man,
Nice.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm saving them up.
And you've already clicked 3, right?
We can start. No, I haven't, but I'm not going to yet.
Yeah.
Method to the
Okay.
madness. We can start hearing in the recording as Wes starts getting more and more angry at it.
I feel pretty solid.
Maybe there should have been a second crew.
Nope, I feel pretty solid. Because you rolled 20s.
Right now.
Believe me. Probably the best.
I get-
Probably for the best.
I get plus 2 damage, right? Yeah. Raging. So this. Okay. 7. It's 14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the crit.
Okay.
And then Beakley, my little barbarian cowboy.
So are you blocking that path then now that you're standing in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
He
wanted,
would be big enough. Yep.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Can Beakley
Nope.
make its way through? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted
Now
to,
with that immediately there, I'm not going to have you guys sharing a space
Yeah,
like
with
that.
you
Okay.
being
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
big.
No.
Nope.
How big are each? Like each?
5.
5. Okay. I'm just getting in speed. Dang, almost close. No, not quite. Okay. I'm just doing math here.
How dare you?
I know.
In this house.
Not my house, boy. We do that Common Core.
Hopefully you can actually get close enough there, I think.
You're just getting him in the mix?
Yeah.
All right.
The strong boy.
I'm fine with claiming victims.
Alright. You could do like a beak attack on it, like try to almost like woodpecker the gems of it. Oh, that's not great. That's only a 12. That's probably
No.
not that, yeah. All right. Well, nice knowing you, Beakley.
Anything else, Evan?
That's so terrible that you're so just
Alright.
devil
I
may
was
care.
not holding him. Like he
Devil
can
may
do whatever he wants.
Okay. Felix with O'Darren on deck.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Felix needs to be in the room with everybody else. Yep, he got back.
That was my secret.
Okay.
No. That was my secret.
I used Move Earth and snuck out. Bye, losers.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Make it get over.
All right. Biscuits.
And gravy.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy. That's just not really gonna help.
The meaty, chunky gravy, too.
I am. Do I at least have line of sight on the guy that's in our room? Because I can't.
I'm gonna, just because that one gem is from floor to ceiling. The other ones are varying levels. I'll say that he's gonna essentially have half cover right now from your point of view currently.
Okay. I mean, but I can see him. That's all that I care about. Okay.
I mean, he's large, but this crystal's just as large, if not larger than he is. So
that's cool. I'm gonna pick like any rubble or anything that is like behind him. Anything.
no, it's
Rocks
kind of
or
circled
anything
around. And
like
remember, this is difficult terrain. You do
Yeah.
not have your full movement unless you got something otherwise to say so. Okay. Just
no, I'm
making
just
sure.
looking for like I want to cast catapult on an item and shoot it at him.
I mean, there's just a little flecks of like shale and stones down there, but nothing really of note.
Okay. So.
Dead on the inside.
Just
I
drop a
forgot
dagger.
Marksman left those.
What?
Just drop a
Trying to
dagger.
find it.
Catapult.
Marksman's look.
Yeah.
Can I just throw that charged crystal I have and shoot it with catapult at it?
Oh.
As long as it weighs less than 5 pounds.
You can try.
Okay, so I'm not going to throw it straight at it. Well, hold on.
Can't immediately pull it up.
That's okay.
Flies in a straight line. Yeah, so I'm going to throw it above it, and it's going to shoot down at him. He needs to do a dex save.
Okay.
Was it on Messenger or Discord?
Discord. Yeah. No.
No?
No.
Okay. All right, give me 1 sec. 6, 8, 17 points of bludgeoning damage as that when whatever happens with the crystal hitting it on top of itself or
Give
back.
me roll me another d6.
A
of
D6?
damage as it explodes.
That's
on
what I was hoping
impact.
for.
That's what I was hoping to. That's a 3, my guy.
So what was that total?
16 plus 3, 19.
Okay.
So I just throw it up in the air and then
Mm-hmm.
kind of with my gauntlet just bring it straight back down right on its back.
Sure. Anything else, Felix?
I'm content with that.
Oh, Darren with the gem stalker on deck.
I am going to move. I think I have 15
What?
foot because of the.
The white one.
Okay.
Yeah, the one over by the
The white circle.
Yeah, because
is,
I can't target the other guy.
Yeah.
Nevermore is going to move over here as well.
Alright, I'm going to delete that I have that
And-
other crystal.
He is going to do the help action to give me advantage.
Okay.
And I am going to take my gun and cast Deadness Slash at the big one over here.
Okay.
Start blasting.
That's a nat 20.
Hit.
Jeez.
So-
What the heck?
Can we get some pictures of those just to make sure?
I'm about to start asking
for Wes's proof because I just feel bad. Every
I,
time
well, I
somebody
almost feel like when you guys
statistically
attack,
wrong.
I need to, like, for the YouTube video, show the die with the roll every single time.
Yeah.
Banner's coming up. I'll take care of the nat 20 problem.
Yeah.
One.
He says
One.
that. Nat 20. Oh God.
Oh boy, is never gonna believe. One hit KO.
K.O.
Okay, so part of this is necrotic damage. And then,
Some stank.
do I need to do anything with that?
No.
Okay, 55 damage.
How much did you hurt yourself to do that, or did you?
I did not.
Oh.
It was a crit.
Good
so
God.
I rolled pretty well.
Oh yeah, because it's
Man.
3d8,
Okay.
isn't it?
He's starting to show a little bit of hurt.
Lord.
Well, at least we're doing something on our first turn, guys.
Yeah.
Mr. Oh no, 3 puts us way past the deadly zone.
That is all I can
Hey,
do.
it's not its turn yet, guys. So I'm gonna let
I have to
let
mock
sleeping
him.
dogs
So that way,
lie.
It's a mock.
I have to mock him so that way. He
Yeah,
feels
stage
better.
1 of the fight was deadly.
Yeah.
Stage 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stage 2.
It's
He did not. So for anyone who didn't hear, Will just said, "Bring it on."
That's because he's more excited about his second character, the accordion
Yeah.
bar.
I'm gonna get the rest of the construction paper. I need to make more minutes. So I'm sorry.
Danger.
Anything else?
that is it.
All right. The gem stalker is going to climb up onto the wall.
This one?
Yeah, just right where he's at. He's going to climb up to the wall and onto the ceiling.
Fantastic.
As a bonus action, he's going to do crystal, and he gets to gain hit points equal to the damage that was dealt.
Oh Lord.
So, you want me to bring it? I'll bring it. And then he's going to do crystal dart. It's going to be a 23 to be hitting on Beakley.
Cool.
No, it's a 1. No, it's not.
All right.
You don't target.
He wanted
Beakley
me to
like
bring
that.
it.
Hold on.
Hey, that was a 1.
That was a 1?
I remember that. That was a 1. You targeted Beakley.
Uh-huh.
Snapshot that, bud. You rolled a crit
Okay.
fail.
That's fine. Crit fail. He's still sitting on the wall.
Yeah.
He
He is not targeting Beakley with that jazz.
Cool.
With that chest.
Mm-mm.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, in that case, well, he used his half movement to get up there. He's going to.
So he just healed 55.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. He ran away from Beakley. Did he get an attack of opportunity?
Is he
He was just dealt 55 damage from a guy. He's gonna go get him.
Okay.
And he went up on the wall.
is he like still like perched on the wall? Just
Yeah, he's
okay,
perched on the
okay.
wall. And
Want to do this?
Get scared a little Beakley. It's okay. It happens. Performance anxiety
man, it's
happens
hard
a
to
lot.
show that he's floating over Banner and O'Darren.
Well,
What do you-
wait. So
Okay.
so there is ceiling above them.
Yeah, but you see
Not
only
above the
his
crystal.
head at that point because everything else is shrouded in darkness. So you're barely seeing his head like go across the ceiling.
Okay. So there is a ceiling. It's just.
Yeah, we're gonna actually leave it at that. Can I get Ren with Banner on deck?
Yo, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Go in.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to hex the gem stalker.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make his ability attribute strength suffer.
Okay.
Alright. With my main action, I'm gonna ready my heavy crossbow and take shot.
I bet you are.
Okay.
He just has to change this infliction and tone. Yeah.
That is a total of 20. Yeah, it's just 20 total.
And 20? That'll hit.
Okay, I'm gonna do a tripping attack with that.
Okay.
Oh,
Take that sweet fall damage happen.
Dang it! I
Oh, I
should have
know.
done that last.
Let me make sure my.
What are you doing with more paper? What's that?
What's that for?
If you just want to give him a red card, give him a red card.
Yeah, what you gonna do with that, buddy?
Is that gonna make you just feel better ripping up those little pieces? Because that's a good idea.
It's D10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm being good.
Jeez. Jeezy Pete's.
Since it's
I
a
just tried
football Sunday, the penalty,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
taunting, Off the
Snapshot
defense.
what's coming, buddy.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I know, unsportsmanlike conduct on defense.
On the defense.
So that is
Half the
6
distance to the
piercing
goal.
damage,
Okay.
and then 3 necrotic damage, and then make a strength saving throw.
Is that with disadvantage with your
2,
thing?
so he would drop.
Yes, he will
He's
fall
gonna fall 20 feet.
and fall prone.
So 10. What is it per 10 feet?
A D6.
D6. Okay. He takes 10 damage and he is prone. In addition to what you did.
Not bad.
Okay.
You just like
Like that. That's pretty
Okay.
nice.
Anything else, Ryan?
No, that was my
I feel like
bonus
you
action
need
in
to spike
action,
damage
and
in,
I
so
feel
it doesn't
comfortable where I am.
Mm.
Fantastic.
For now.
Banner,
For now.
you're on deck.
Until West
I'm on deck right now.
spawns
You're
20
up.
minions.
he explodes into just little crystal things.
So he's on the ground next to us.
Yeah.
Prone also. Mind you.
So I'm going to use a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon and form a spear.
Wunderbar.
I can go ahead and strike. Do you want to strike now or after my action? How do you want me to do it?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to you.
I'll go ahead and.
Yeah, go ahead and do your spiritual weapon.
This is a melee attack, right?
Yes.
So you have advantage because he's prone?
Because he's prone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 19. I'll
Cool.
see if I get the 20. That's a 10. So 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And that is.
He said bring it.
I didn't say bring it. I am being respectful of the dungeon master. I just want to be-
Will's like silently like.
I like how
crap.
he's defending it as he's still stabbing the prone.
Sorry.
Hey, he's playing the game. That's
Hey,
fine.
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm playing the game, not the man.
So that is 3. With my regular action, I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Hells yeah.
You've been guided.
Man, that thing's hard to read.
18. I know, right?
Good God.
It's a nice dice, but it's very
It
hard.
is.
18.
18 does not hit.
Oh. And
Ho ho! Yeah, your 20s have been great, haven't
so
they?
is he prone to that as well? Or
You have advantage. So
Yeah,
did
so
you
you
roll
get to
I
twice?
do
roll
have
again.
an advantage. Okay.
I don't think with a ranged spell attack on a prone
No.
I still can't see that anyways.
17.
Yeah, so
Oh, let me
17
see.
wouldn't do it.
All right.
Hold on, let me see.
No, because the 18.
Because usually ranged attacks on a prone creature at disadvantage.
Actually, yes,
no,
you're
I
right.
think
Even though
you're
I'm
right.
right next to him. But-
Oh, so which one was lower?
17 or an 18.
That's Lemus.
Either
Yeah.
way is best, yeah.
It's actually disadvantage. All right. And I think that's it.
The creature that's prone has disadvantage.
No, but ranged attacks
There it
on a
is.
prone creature.
Yeah.
Oh, ranged.
Because
Yes, I
yeah,
apologize. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's kind of like, yeah. That's why you can go
Okay.
prone if you're getting
Anything?
shot at.
Anything else, Banner?
Nope.
Okay. The Kruthik is going to attack 7. And just because you're right there. I don't think that's gonna hit. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. That one misses. The second one comes through. That one's also, unless they're 13. No, okay, fair enough. Alright. And it is going to burrow downward. He disappears from your sight. Can I have the marker, please?
Can he react to that?
That's not his. That's his movement.
Oh, like
Yeah,
an
he
opportunity attack?
Keep it that
Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, like, even if he's trying to, like, a
Yeah, no,
different
that's
means,
pretty. Yeah.
Hit him.
make him pay for it.
That one.
Crazy how
That's
that
what's
happens,
gonna be
right?
from now on.
Yeah.
You never realize that they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that the Krutik's turn is done. So it's Eldon with 7 on deck.
Okay. It's charging up for a special attack. I guess-
So it's prone, right?
yeah.
But to shoot at it is a disadvantage for this.
Yes,
prone.
but melee attack is not, and you would get sneak attack because it's
I'm just
prone.
tearing this up because it's uneven now and it's bugging me.
So I would say to stab it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah, because as a rogue, you want prone things.
Yes,
you
I do.
You want things like that.
Goes Betty. Okay, so yes, I go to stab it with my rapier. And probably miss.
You get
Give advantage.
Yeah, you got advantage.
Roll again.
That's right. 7.
Oh man, that would have been really nice if you hit with that guiding bolt.
I know.
Well, then again, he already has advantage, so it doesn't matter.
And so would be nice anyway because guiding bolts a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it's radiant, which is always like really good too. I love guiding bolts so much.
It's nice.
One of the wildest level 1 spell choices I think is just it's wacky that clerics get it. Inflict wounds.
Stinky hand, yeah.
I had a level 1 get a nat 20 on the inflict wounds. And
it's just good damage.
So this guy's just gone.
And it's melee range.
Nope.
And it's
Anything
melee
else,
range,
Elton?
too.
I haven't been taking pictures of shit.
Oh no.
No, I'm good.
Okay, 7 with Felix on deck.
Okay. I move up to the brown guy.
Pick him up and throw him at the.
Go in there.
Just encircle him.
Well, I have the halberd, so I can sort of like reach over you, and just like.
Well, yeah, you gotta.
But yeah, I'm gonna swing that halberd down.
Okay.
That's not good.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I do have advantage. Yeah. That's better. 25.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Cool. That's gonna be.
Stop smiling. You're making us uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wes will remember that.
That's
The more you know.
That's like it's 8 normal, and then
Okay.
6 of the poison I forgot to roll out last time.
14.
With it being caustic.
Okay. Starting to show a little bit of hurt.
Yeah, it's
Your
better.
rage damage on too.
What?
Your rage damage. You
Yeah,
get
did you
plus-
add that?
Yeah. Then Deeply. Need to try. We'll die. Around here. We're encircling this man.
That's fine.
Which does more damage.
I love grouped up enemies. They're so
I'm not gonna
nice.
say what I'm thinking because you got mad at me last time.
I'm not mad at you at all. You challenged me, is what you said.
You did. You did. In fact.
has been thrown down.
I did, but
We're the grouped enemies.
Beakley got a dirty 20.
Good boy.
Cool. All right.
That's a good
Cool
boy.
story, bro.
Okay.
Cool story,
Wait, did you
bro.
roll with advantage? Because that's a melee attack. Good crit.
Did he get advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a melee attack. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
His prey is weak.
No, that's dirty.
Unless Beakley is throwing feathers at him, yeah, he's got advantage.
Okay.
He doesn't know Steel Wind until level 10.
6 piercing damage.
Blade Singer
Okay.
Weekly.
Singer Beakley. I was thinking more Pokemon. You could be a little barbarian.
He knows aerial ace.
Yeah.
The spell still wind strike. You get target like 5
that's
and
fine, though.
hit 5 times.
Okay.
Not bad.
So Felix with O'Darren on deck, and as Beakley connects, you see various crystals on its body. I don't want to say strobe lighting, but they are kind of in off patterns, lighting and dimming across his body, down the spine, everything.
They're starting to do sandstorm, guys. We need to hurry.
Sandstorm.
They all start going off.
He uses disco ball. You are all now blinded for 68 years.
68 years.
No, 68. Not
Oh,
68. 68.
Yeah, 68.
Unless I touch a healing stone.
Oh, that's true. Then you get it back.
Yeah.
You're literally walking around just doing this.
That is true.
I accidentally touched the big one.
Well, I'm not going to.
You don't have the correct patch though, so you can't boot normally.
I'm
You
not
gotta
gonna-
run in safe mode.
I'm not gonna get close to that boy, but ranged attacks are disadvantaged.
Oh man, one's all by himself.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh darn! The guy's gonna show up. Yeah. At least right now, what I'm gonna do is I am going to, from my backpack, I'm gonna pull out 3 little mini cogs that float, and I throw them off onto Seven, Rin, and Banner, and I'm gonna bless them. So yeah. So for up to a minute, you guys, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you guys can add a D4 and add that to it.
Oh, nice.
As these drones kind of like fly over and just kind of hover around, protecting, like highlighting the target for you guys and highlighting threats. and then I'm gonna stand guard where I'm at. Just have my gun ready.
All right, O'Darren with the gem stalker on deck.
Out of seemingly nowhere, because we're in a cave, there shouldn't be any wind, but it's gonna pick up, and I'm gonna pull one of the leaves off my branch and let it go, and it's gonna disintegrate, and I'm gonna vanish. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What happens?
Straight 10.
DC 15. Okay. So he is charmed by me.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great.
And
Peachy keen, Jolene. And that's unless you hurt him, correct?
right.
Or someone else hurts him? Or is it just you?
I don't know. How does the charm condition work? Hold on.
Normally, if it's charmed, if they take the next time they take damage, it needs to roll, and then at the end of its turn, it can roll. But unless it says something different. Man, somebody should have had chill touch, guys. It seems
Well,
like
and
really bad.
I'm finding in, Baldur's Gate, charm is useless.
So
Well,
I am
charms are
going
social.
to try
Friendship's way
and
better. Yeah. But yet again, that's also a totally different beast.
from here communicate in Sylvan. I know this sounds weird,
Okay.
but I have advantage on anything that's charmed. So I'm gonna try and say. I don't know what I'm gonna try to say.
While
That's
we're
what you
cursing-
say.
while they're
Release
stomping him.
Lehndrys.
Forget it. I'm not gonna try and say anything. I need you to make another wisdom save or an intelligence saving throw.
For what?
Tasha's mind whip.
14.
Yeah,
Nathan.
it's 15.
Look at my
so
boy.
it's
Look at you.
6.
Oh, great. I really like that. Ooh, you need to do some psychic damage.
9 psychic damage.
Okay. Reduced. Okay.
But the point of it is, it can't take reactions, and on its next turn, it can either move, attack, or use a bonus action. It can only do one of those.
Cool.
And I am going to
Pat yourself on the back for a round well done. Good job, bud.
freak out. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
I think you
So we can either only do a reaction, a bonus action, or movement.
It can't do a reaction
No
at
reactions.
all.
No reactions, period.
All right. He is going to use a bonus action to teleport. All right. Will, can you move him to this little enclave over here closest to you?
Like there?
Yeah, and he will no longer be prone as he just and just pops over there. But that he technically can't do anything else. I get to roll against the charm condition at the end of its turn. No, he's still charmed.
He still loves you.
But as he's, you can see, I'll say that even after yours, the crystals are starting to flare more.
Special attacks charging.
Solar beam.
Ren with banner on deck.
Don't forget your blessing.
Yeah.
There are no gods here.
I'm just giving him a little nudge. Yeah, let her rip. I'm
Just
a
an
cold
arbitrary-
boys.
arbitrary
yeah.
cough.
Yeah, you know.
You took it there, didn't you?
I did. Oni-chan.
How many times?
I would be like the worst like anime like, hey, Oni-chan.
Hey there, Oni-chan.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo.
But senpai.
Oh, my well now. Shindori.
It's like.
Don't know
Baka
what to
Shido
roll yet,
Gaijin.
but we also need to worry about the other guy popping up.
Yeah.
You can understand. So the charm-
He's overwhelmed.
That needs to be. It doesn't stop it.
Yeah, it doesn't save anybody else. And he's not prone anymore, though, so that's the only downside.
Over.
Good wish you need to stop making
Technically 10.
that good.
What you got, Ren?
Anime noise did drop. Netflix gonna hire you for the English dub.
Nani?
It's cold-blooded.
Attack on Titan 2. Attack on miniatures.
Honey, I Shrunk the Titans.
I'm holding So I moved 30 feet because it's disrupt terrain, so I just moved 3
Okay.
spaces away. And I am holding my action for the Kruthic. Shoot
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be grouped up, and I don't think there's a good place to be to shoot at the crystal guy without being grouped up.
Sure.
Shoot out.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm holding my action.
All right. Banner with the Kruthik on deck.
Yep. I am gonna. Let's see. How far away is it? So he is gonna be.
1, 2.
Well, I guess I can move the spiritual weapon 20 feet. Is
Oh
he-
yeah, you can reach
Okay.
him.
Yeah, he just hovers.
So I'll just direct it there. Then I'll probably just repeat what I did. So I will then try guided bolt. So I'll do the spiritual weapon first. That's not going to hit. That's a 17. And then the guided bolt. Oh yes, that's 25.
You hit.
Yes. Oh, what happened to my D6s are all gone.
Sounds like a problem.
It does.
Some people got a pocket full of sunshine, but
Yes.
not David. No, he's got a pocket full of D6.
And balls.
And
Unofficial
yeah.
sponsor.
Wow, I need a single. You have far too many D6.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Those are
Running
cursed.
you're running like a token deck in Magic? or
This is
something?
cursed. That's cursed. Everything's
I
cursed.
know,
yeah.
fan.
Yeah,
12.
money, yeah. Okay, 12 damage.
Radiant.
Yeah, definitely looking hurt.
Nice.
Definitely looking hurt.
And that's it.
And the next person that attacks it has advantage.
The
Oh,
lights
that's
are
right.
flashing more.
Yeah, don't forget
quickly
that.
on 'em.
She's gonna blow.
Be yelling timber. Alright. You done, Banner?
Yes.
Okay, the Kruthik. And your reaction is when you see it, right?
Yes.
The ground underneath Beakley opens,
Oh, come
and
on.
Beakley drops. And he's going to strike him in. It's a 15 hit Beakley.
Most likely.
I don't think he has a high AC right now.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the second attack. What?
No, it's
No,
he can't-
he's
he can't see the
underground, no.
Attack, yeah.
And a nat 20 on the second one. So the first one is going to be 6 damage. The second one is going to be 10 damage. So he's going to take 16 damage total. Yeah.
Something must be messed up in its head for it to target the smallest thing.
Man, it's almost like he was challenged.
Hey, Beakley didn't challenge him.
Like some meta force, yeah.
this
you're
game
right.
has consequences, Will.
He's still alive. He's fine. He'll be okay.
No, he's in a hole.
Well,
And that's going to be...
Someone else is
technically,
digging.
we're all in a
Someone
big
else is
hole.
digging themselves in a hole now, so.
and you just hear the...
Hey, how long does that strength disadvantage thing go on that guy?
Until it's dead, or I lose concentration.
Good, cool. Don't worry about it. You're fine. No, it only.
Elton with 7 on deck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm going to take down the bird next.
If you're gonna shoot at it, shoot at it. Don't
It's
get
the
near
owl
it.
there, then the bird.
Hey, don't get near it.
I'm gonna
Crazy.
shoot my sneaky Pete at.
Tape top there. But the penalties abound.
You have advantage because of guiding bolt.
Yeah, you got. Yeah.
And bless.
No, he wasn't blessed.
I
Oh,
didn't
I
get
bless.
blessed.
I'm sorry.
you would have blacked me out.
7.
That one was better.
You and
And I fire and hit.
they can only pick 3.
What was the first one?
11 plus 4, so 15.
What's the second one?
4.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's a 2. Yeah, it was.
I'll
2.
take it.
I was like,
Anything,
man, if it was a 1, I could use lucky and re-roll it.
any movement, bonus action, anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the hole where Beakley fell into.
You look down and Beakley's just like trying to crawl up, and like, you don't see the Kruthik though.
Can I try to like?
You attacked and you.
Yeah,
that's
you
my
can't-
thought. I
you
wasn't
can't
sure.
help.
I wasn't sure if I could help. But
Yeah.
okay. And that's
Beakley
it.
just help me, looking up at you. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
7 with Felix on deck.
Alright.
See, the issue is the last couple battles is y'all have gone before the monsters. So like if there is a plan, they can't really set it up.
Yeah.
Seems like an initiative problem for them.
I know. Maybe I
Skill
should
issue.
jack it up.
All of a sudden,
They all have
monsters
rings
are
of
there.
initiative. Boots of haste.
I feel like Mrs. Weasley and like
Just saw your baby
Potter
fall
just
down in a
like,
hole.
don't touch my daughter,
Yeah.
bitch. Like,
You've done more damage to the child than anything I've done.
Ooh. Roll for psychic damage.
Dang,
let's roll on
Dang,
this.
that vicious mockery.
I'm down to
Yeah,
fight
but-
anytime.
Do we need a
I'm gonna-
pause so you guys can go fight out in the parking lot?
Man, it's crazy when I
Jeez.
state facts.
My halberd had 10 foot reach, so I'm not going to get exactly
Sure.
much to it, but still enough to hit it.
Okay.
Emotional
24 to hit.
Yeah, it hit. How long does Mind Whip last?
Until my next turn.
Till your next turn.
Yeah. So we still got more decisions to do.
8 plus the poison.
I was say don't forget. Well, never mind. I was gonna say bless, but you already landed the hit. So
Okay, 8 normal, 4 poison.
12. Okay.
Yeah, 12 total.
Okay.
What is Beakley seeing down there? Just a hole? Nothing down there?
Yeah, the only light's really above, and like he sees Eldon looking at it, like, "Ah!" and like trying to like climb up, and like, let's say roll me a strength check, and we'll see if he can climb out of the hole.
Okay.
But he's also about 15, 20 feet down, so.
Damn. Yeah. 17?
Yeah, we'll say he climbs up, but it's gonna take his movement.
Okay.
So he's out of the hole. He's just gets up, kind of like, "What the hell, Eldon?" Like looking up at him, like, "Really?" Because he doesn't know.
Watched him the entire time as he's like trying to get up, beaks up over, and just no.
Free action, anything?
Yeah, reaction.
That was like
Alright.
6 seconds though. It wasn't like.
I know.
one time.
I'm just giving a hard time.
And Seven's probably just gonna shout in general, like, get Beakley to one of those crystal things.
Oh.
Like, heal him.
Oh. Okay.
Have Beakley touch the hurdy one.
The hurdy one.
Instruction unclear. Bird caught in stone.
It's like when a squirrel gets hit with the power line. Anything else, 7?
I think that's all I can really do.
Felix with Odie on deck.
Suddenly this thing smelled fried chicken.
Oh man.
Now, would Beakley be meaty like a bear or gamey like a bird? Or both?
He'll definitely have, like, the dark and light meat.
Oh,
Like-
yeah, we're having wings
Yeah.
out of that owlbear.
He doesn't even have one.
Yeah. I mean, they're more, they're,
legs are sort
yeah,
of
but they're
wing-like.
feathered.
Right,
Yeah, I mean, they'd be,
All right, that's our boy.
they'd be like
Um,
all the GMO chicken
Can
wings.
you move me up? I just need to be in line with that big guy. Yeah, just a little bit forward. There you go. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay.
I like how 7 and Beakley have suddenly become 3-dimensional.
Right?
What?
21 to hit.
For our viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. And actually,
just,
for
like,
the
forgot
sake,
I brought their
hey
names.
Will, I love you, but actually, for the sake of me being able to see this with my pictures,
Yeah.
thank you.
I just forgot I brought it.
No, you're fine,
I
you're
was like,
fine, you're
okay,
fine.
Yeah.
Plus anything?
Just because I'm taking pictures, make sure I get these.
18. Oh, sorry. 12 bludgeoning, 6 piercing. As I shoot him with my rifle. And then
You looking hurt?
with my bonus
Very hurt?
action, I am flipping off a little piece off my belt and throwing it at Beakley. I'm casting Sanctuary on him, so if anything wants to try and attack him, they need to do a Wisdom saving throw, or else the attack fails altogether.
Let's go.
Sanctuary. He's got Quasimodo.
So he gets like this little like hard light barrier thing pops up around him as it's floating around him. So
Does it extend underground?
any creature who targets the warded creature
Okay.
with an attack or harmful spell must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Sounds good. Thank you,
So-
thank you.
It's not even.
Appreciate the clarification.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. It's going to be O'Darren with the Gemstalker on deck.
I need another intelligence saving throw.
How are you doing that?
Tasha's mind map again.
Okay. They're going to make an additional roll.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that gravy train going.
It's going to be a 19
So
to
three barbs.
to save. Okay.
I mean, you're burning everything on it, huh?
11. Intelligence is negative. Or so ooh, that's a wrong creature. Wrong creature. It's modifier. You said.
Or intelligence, I don't know.
Intelligence is 15.
Ah, still beat me.
How?
Okay, that's fine. I am going to give advantage to Eldon. You'll have advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
And I am going to reach out, and those silvery wisps are going to go to Beakley. And he will get 11 temporary hit points. That was a good roll.
Nice. Yeah. Help our little boy.
Protect the child at all costs.
And then I am going to move back.
Protect the child.
As your reaction to what you with your Tasha's mind whip. Oh, I gotta wait till after your turn, right? Before I get to Meg. Never mind. Just kidding.
Okay, my turn's over.
All right. So he gets everything back now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
Never more. Move over there.
He's going to poof in the middle of that triangle that's been formed between Banner, Eldon, and Felix. No, Banner, Eldon, Felix.
Yeah, right there.
Yep. And he is going to take his arms and stick them into his chest as he rips open. And this blinding light comes before an explosion.
Right.
And everyone, I'm going to say that you're in half cover, Ren. Wouldn't hit Eldon, but everyone else needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it doesn't hit me?
No, sorry, Felix and O'Darren. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You're right next to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep. So I need everyone else
What
to
about
make.
Nevermore?
Nevermore would too.
Is it going to do more than 1 point of damage?
That's a nat 20.
Would you say that this is an effect that I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated? I can see it.
Dex saving throw is what he said.
You can see it coming.
Okay, cool. Because I have advantage against that.
Can I have some d6s?
Yeah.
Lucky.
He doesn't have it.
That's scary. I mean, you could just like.
I'm not going to tell you what I need. I'm just going to grab it.
Yeah, just give him the stack. I was gonna say, give him the stack.
And I got. You said on a throw, I can make another thing.
Yes.
Anybody that's blessed.
Here's that back.
So you guys, you can also roll bless on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
So
Come on.
So you can add
Yeah.
a D4.
There we go.
I don't think Eldon was blessed though.
Alright, I got a 15.
No, but
And you
he.
can add
Ooh, I
you
don't know,
can,
that'd be one of mine.
well, I mean, hey, you never know. Add the D4 to it. Hey, look at that. See? It added 4 to it.
Yeah, 7.
7. So what did you have?
15?
I think I'm trying. I got a 10 for me. I gotta roll for it
half.
likely it's not.
Did you
full.
add your,
not
did
still
you
there.
Felix,
add
what did you get?
Beakley climbed out.
I got an at 20.
So 14.
Half.
14 plus
Cool.
plus. Beakley's is. Beakley's better than me. 18.
So half. Okay. Hold on. Can I have that tray? I'm sorry, I don't want to lose any dice.
Yeah, don't lose
here.
any of his dice.
Oh boy. Those below a DC 15 take 36 damage. Everyone else above it takes half, so that's going to be 18.
Okay.
Damn.
What a Beakley roll.
He
He did better than 7.
Yeah, he got good.
There's that back. Thank you.
Yeah, Beakley did.
That'd be 18, you said?
Yeah, 18.
18 if you're 15 or over.
Okay.
I got 15. Oof.
He is going to.
Yikes.
He doesn't take any damage from that?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he did? He DED?
Yeah.
Self-destruct.
I was going to say, I was like, good God, Voltor? Jeez.
Self-destruct.
Banner flies against the wall and falls down.
Okay.
Oh, no.
When that happens, you do
I rolled
hear
poorly.
the noise that you heard earlier, Bitter, and like the shifting of like gravel or dirt or something, you hear that again. Very, very loudly, and it shakes everything around you guys. It is now Ren with Banner on deck. So you don't know where the Krutik is. Still technically in initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! You want to play some D&D?
And suddenly this
I'm going to be a necromancer!
this podcast is copywritten and struck
No,
down
it's
forever.
Steamboat Willie.
Which is
it's
public
nice.
use now.
It is
That
public
is
now.
the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
doing that voice.
There you go.
Necromantic Willie, actually, but you know.
Or Oswald the Rabbit, either or. I much prefer Oswald. So whose turn is it? You said-
Ren
oh,
the
okay.
Band.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what's going on?
We're making new characters this show.
We're making new characters.
The boy and the barbarian pretty close, yeah.
There's not much I can do.
Go into that hole.
Jump in the hole. What's in the hole?
I don't know, man. Here, T.
Do you have any medicine?
Yeah.
I can't get close enough.
Render
Oh yeah,
aid.
because the difficult. Oh yeah. Would that blast not affect the rough terrain?
Probably make it rougher.
Yeah, well, now there's. Where it
At
was,
least a
where
crater.
Ren directly is, it's kind of a smoothed out area.
I was gonna say
Everything from there is just jagged gem.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Lego pieces everywhere. Watch that.
You just hear the Lego like deconstruction and just falling apart.
I guess I'm holding my action again.
Okay.
And that's going to be the second half of the video. It's just going to be a GIF of you throwing it back.
Wes is proud of himself because
Yeah.
his master plan was just to blow up.
Oh, honey. Oh, that's cute. No. But what's it? Bob's Burgers? The gym was
Teen-
Oh,
it's more back than
Teen is
throwing it
dancing.
back.
Oh.
Okay, I've never watched Bob's Burgers. So
Oh
it's
man,
great.
you need to do yourself a favor.
I got so many other shows I'm watching, my guys.
It's so
It's a
good.
Bob's Burgers is currently my
Riley likes
Really?
Yeah.
cleaning the house.
Are you being
No, it's a
sarcastic?
good family show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not that
It
dirty.
actually, it actually is. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know when you're being sarcastic with me. Is the issue.
Compared to like Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, I would pick Bob's Burgers in a heartbeat.
Oh,
It's so good.
Fair enough.
Like I said, Riley likes it.
Yeah.
So
Not
just
sponsored.
holding action, Ren.
Not sponsored. I
But
will.
could be.
I
That's
wish.
all I can
All right, Banner. Critic on deck.
Now.
He has to roll death saves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's you, bud.
Oh.
You roll
Yeah.
death saves.
Oh.
That's what he said before.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know what you're at, but no one else gets to know.
I'm gonna block my ears. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Stonewall it.
So, we'll say Eldon. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Again? Yeah.
And you. Oh no, you're not.
6, 7, 9.
A hole opens up underneath you, and you drop down.
Because I'm next. Or no. Up to you.
Well, the issue is you can't see it.
What?
It's
Yeah, 'cause you
underground.
can't shoot what you can't see. It's like
I
Tremors.
thought it was gonna grab me.
Yep.
Well, I thought it was just
And
'cause
you
I'm
are going
right
to.
next. But it's next.
So a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
I'm about to jump in this hole.
6 damage.
Jump in the hole.
And
I'm going
I'll
to.
even say that like what light is kind of permeating down from below, you can see that there is this interconnecting like tunnels underneath everything.
That damage from the fall? Or
Oh no, I didn't even give you damage from the
Oh,
fall. I'll let
yeah.
you roll that. Let you roll that for me. No, D10, D10,
Oh,
D10,
D10.
honey, D10, D10.
that's not
You take a d20 worth of damage.
That didn't reveal any of those tunnels from that blast from that crystal guy.
it caved some in.
Well,
Because I would say if you're talking that big of a blast.
yeah, we'll say that. But the
9?
thing is, then there's a massive hole that she would have had to jump down into.
True.
I'll say it's a 10-foot. You went 10 foot down.
We're talking about one hole from
What?
Beakley and then
Yeah,
one hole
9.
from him and
9
then this
damage.
hole from this
Oh.
explosion. If there's a tunnel system down there, it's gonna start collapsing.
Yeah.
Calm furs. Down. Tip saving. I died.
On your next
You
turn.
didn't die. You didn't die.
On your next turn, we'll do your death saving throws. And now we're going back to the top of the key. Eldon, give me a roll.
No.
No,
Or I'm doing the roll. That's
Yeah,
right.
come on, man. Jeezy Pete's.
You establish rules in session 0.
How did I do it on here?
Don't,
Oh.
because I don't know if anyone else is watching this.
Okay.
Because
Dang
technically
it.
you
No,
guys
I'm
can
just
see
kidding.
it. I don't know if everyone can see it or if I
So-
can when I'm in this battle.
So once you take your hit points off, it'll pop up with the 3 failures, 2
Mhm.
successes.
But you, like he just said, you don't need to worry
Shows
about
me-
it.
Remember.
It shows me 6 black dots.
Yeah, because you can check which ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I
don't
see, I
don't
see.
check
Yeah,
any
yeah,
of
yeah.
these.
succeed,
Because
we're not.
I don't know if anyone else can see what I'm seeing, and I don't want to do that.
Gotcha.
So that's instantly going to go to 7 with. I can see your eyes. 7 with Felix on deck.
Okay.
Bring it on! This isn't even phase 2 yet, my guy. I'm kidding.
I'm
Or
still
am I?
alive.
What did you say?
Said
He
I'm
said he's
still alive.
Which I mean, he is. He
You're
is.
screwed!
He
He
is.
is last one
He's
on.
on track.
And the hood on.
Okay. I'm trying to just think through.
Hey, you should see if you can try and pull him out of the hole.
I was thinking about that, or even just doing like a basic perception just to see, like, hey, where's the one that burrowed?
Well, so let's say if it's coming to that, like, we either need to try and get them out of here and get them over to the healing gem or a close healing gem,
Yeah.
or something on those lines. But right now, if you get him out of that hole,
Does anybody have healing potions in their satchel?
No.
Because I
I
distinctly do not.
I'd have to check back in my notes on it because
Give me a
when it
minute.
comes to it.
I still have spell slots. Give me a minute.
I'm
Hand
actually,
cook.
as much as I'd love to get you out of the hole, I'm going to run
a whole
over
situation.
and like pick up Beakley.
Okay.
Beakley's out in the
Like-
hole. He has sanctuary.
Beakley's like almost fair, like just looking
I
around.
mean,
for
like
something.
he's hurt. I want to pick him up and like start making our way toward that crystal.
Okay, so it was still difficult terrain from what you went through.
Yes.
So half your movement was taken to get to him.
Yeah.
So
It's 10 foot
Yeah.
per square.
yeah. So
Alright.
what's your movement?
It is. Well, I got
Probably 35, right?
I think it's 30. So
So you got 10 more.
okay. So.
Yep, that looks good to me.
Go like there. So.
I need to remember to take pictures. Okay. Anything else, Evan?
Well, shoot. You know what? My rage drops because I'm not attacking anything. So, yep, that's the only other thing.
Cool. Then Felix with Odarin on deck. Man, Odarin and Ren have full HP. Change that.
It won't be hard.
I throw wind at you. Death save.
That's
Okay. So it's at least from where I am to where
Ren.
no, to his hole. Is that smoothed?
That is smoothed where Ren is in that like 10-foot space that.
I want to get. I
10 by 10.
would say I want to get and jump into his hole.
Okay.
So I want to get down there with him.
Okay.
I mean, like, obviously, you know, from everything that's going on, there's still like that partial tunnel from that thing, right? I know I can't see him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pull open my bag of holding horrors
Okay.
and point it towards the opposite side, towards the tunnel, and I'm gonna unleash a horror.
oh.
Okay.
So please,
Okay.
that's you.
It is me.
A horror's pointed in that direction.
Here's what I need from you is to roll me a percentile.
Okay. So like a. Oh shit.
You either can be helped out or fuck the world.
So a 10 and a. Hey man.
Because I sent that to you, correct? The in
You didn't give me the
Discord?
list. You just said DM's discretion.
Okay.
56.
All right, give me 1 second here because I gotta get that pulled up.
Because it
That's
can't
a
come
number.
backwards. It's only got one
No,
way.
you cannot.
And I'm gonna bet that whatever it is
And
might
what
be
number
worse
was
than
it?
that 56. Is gonna be worse than whatever this little
56.
flipping thing is. So
Okay. Let me get it open here.
Does that take
And do you have a
much?
low light, dark vision? What do you got?
what?
What do you got? Low light, anything vision wise?
I mean, I have that shiny rock still on me, and that's 5 feet, and then low feet after that. But like I said, I don't really care about looking. I'm just
So,
pointing it in the direction.
You
of
open
the
this
tunnel.
bag and it's you have the light, but this emanation is dark, almost anti-light.
Cool.
This like vortex going outward, and you see this specter come out in the shape of this elf, but it's clad in what looks like mage's robes and everything. You've let go a ghostly warlock.
Cool.
And it does turn and looks at you. Okay. And it eyes you over, up and down, before it just gives a slight like head tilt. Where am I going?
I point in the other direction, like in the tunnel.
And you just like it's almost like dealing with like the army of the dead
Yeah.
from Lord of the Rings. Like he just turns and like starts. You can see images of where flesh was, but it's more bone, and he just starts going that way down the opposite tunnel.
Cool. I don't know if you're classifying that as an action, like using it, but
That is an action.
cool. That's fine.
But
Other than that, I'm just gonna stay there with
moreover, roll me a. No, I guess this would be the warlock. Okay. There was a possibility that you can control its actions. You cannot.
Okay.
You kind of just gave him
Yeah, I
gave him
that's
a
kinda
direction, and that's kind of what happened.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Other than that, I'm just trying to protect him. So I'm just trying to like stay next to him and hold my spot, hold my ground.
Okay. Oh, Darren. Oh, Darren. Likes his book.
Right. I'm gonna twirl my hand and a black needle and silver thread, gold thread. That would be pretty good. It's gonna shoot out from my hand and it's gonna go stitch up banner.
Okay.
And you gain. That was a 1. You gain 6 HP.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Not unconscious. Sorry, I should say that for our
And then
undead people.
So I took that crystal from the healing crystal.
Yes, you did.
And I charged it.
Yes, you did.
So I'm gonna pull it out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna. Well, would this be an item interaction if I wanted to toss it into the hole?
I'm gonna
Like
say as
our
a
hole?
free action,
Yeah.
you could throw it in the hole.
Yeah, I
I'd
think
say
I'll
it's free
toss
action.
it in the hole because it was a healing crystal. So
He just detonates and kills us.
So Felix just lets go of this bag, and like this thing disappears. He just drops right next to you. The crystal.
And I'm just gonna yell.
A crystal.
That was
You are
from the healing
unsure.
crystal.
Okay.
That's gonna throw a crystal.
I was hoping he was going to tell me that. Yeah. 'Cause if not, the last one I used was a little different. But yeah.
Okay, and that's my what else can I see? You know what?
Because they're going up and heading out. So
You also gain 8 temporary hit points.
nice. Look at that.
Take that.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Before Ren, can you actually give me a perception check?
Oh man. It's not gonna be good. It's not good. It's 5.
Okay.
Red called it.
Now give me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's
Go. Graboid's coming.
+4. Unless is sanctuary concentration. Are you concentrating sanctuary on?
Sanctuary's on Beakley.
Yeah, Sanctuary's on Beakley. You were blessed.
Yeah,
Blessed wasn't for it.
Okay, that's why I want to make sure. Oh, thank you for that. Although I probably failed.
Okay.
13 total.
Alright. So let me double check stats real quick. Okay. So you're standing there and you're kind of trying to be hyper aware because you don't know at any moment if it's coming below, above, behind you. In front of you, from the crystal itself, you see this hand. It's progressively being created out of the crystals that are now coming out of the ground, and reaches for you.
Oh.
I'm gonna say you roll about 10 feet away. So if you want to move him, yeah. All right, moved it right there. As you see 2 more arms come out of the massive crystal now, being formed by the arms being formed by these smaller crystals that have been lining around it, and you see basically the gems are now creating this like face-like structure out of it. As that occurs, but the first attack will miss on that. Second arm is going to attack O'Darren. 12. That's what I thought.
Phase 2.
Third arm. How close is Eldon? No, that's not close enough.
And he's in the hole.
Nope.
I'm in a hole.
Oh yeah, he's in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be it for its turn.
You're just gonna hear crystal attacking, crystal attacking, crystal attacking.
Ren with Banner on deck.
That crystal's none of my business as I slide into the hole.
Nope.
Yeah, nope. I slide into a hole, and I'm not either Beakley or Eldon's hole. I don't know. Okay. And I just start going down.
There's a ghost in the hole.
Yeah, watch out for the ghost.
There's a ghost in the hole. All you said, I want to be clear, all he said was, go that way. No other instruction was given.
Yeah.
Just pointing that out.
Wonderful.
Moon's haunted. What? Moon's haunted.
Real quickly, I apologize though, just because you summoned it essentially. Can you roll me a d20 and I'm going to add the dex? Because he's now involved.
Of course he is.
Yep.
15? You said plus dex? Or
I got stats.
Yeah, it got 15.
Oh, buddy! Okay. I'm sorry. Anything else, Ryan?
A new challenger has appeared.
All right.
I'm walking until you say I find something, and if I don't find something, I am holding an action in case I see a Kruthik to shoot.
Okay.
Or what I think, you know.
Okay. Banner
That's
just...
exactly.
You
If there's
are
ever a time I
conscious
wish
now.
You gave me your fingernail.
So get
I
up.
didn't know you were gonna get
That's
in
an
the hole.
action anyway.
The entire kind of landscape of the battlefield has changed since you've been knocked out.
Yeah.
There's
like
now
a
kind of a
minefield
flag
now.
expanse, there's holes, there's people just gone because you don't know where
Something
Beakley
coming out
and
of a
Seven went.
Crystal and me.
And yeah, Felix and
Well,
Eldon
Felix
are
and Eldon
gone.
also.
You can
The
only
only ones you
see...
are me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ren, because Ren's kind of going down into the hole. I'm going to say that since she's right next to him,
It's like
he could
that.
probably be like, oh!
It's like that shell shock thing
Okay.
from a war movie. Just.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Saving Private
The
Ryan.
tinnitus
Well,
now.
all right.
From the explosion, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're seeing this thing come out of a crystal, but Darren's bringing this
Well,
needle
nice.
back from you, and he's
So I
just...
assume I'm seeing these arms coming out of the crystal. And
You
I'm
do.
seeing-
I will say that you notice it is stationary. It looks like beyond its like kind of 10-foot reach, can't move
Until more comes out.
at the moment.
But still, I'm only seeing
He wanted more.
Ren and O'Darren.
You get to the crystal, they're surrounded by more crystals. Screw you, your save point is gone.
Well, I think the arms are better than another gem stalker. That's what I thought.
Unless
was
it's
gonna
producing the gem stalker. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I have to think instead of rising, I just kind of roll over into the hole after Ren.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So Ren, you jump in and then just right next to you.
haunted hole.
Well, I don't know
I
anything
know
about
you
that.
don't know. I thought everyone was gonna not get into the hole. That's why
I'm gonna say, for the sake of it, that the underground nearly mirrors, so to speak, what we're seeing above ground. So, nearly, just because I honestly wasn't expecting all this
You
to
needed
happen.
a tunnel map.
You dropped us a
Seems like Mike
Kruthik.
dropped the
What were you
ball with his
expecting?
revenge
I don't know
plan.
what I was
He
expecting.
didn't make a map for his revenge plan.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Anything else, Banner?
Nope.
Okay. Perception check. Perception?
Perception check.
Perception.
Old timey
Pers-
miner comes.
Okay. So
Here we're back.
the Krutik's turn. Everyone who is underground, give me a perception check. Unless you're unconscious, you know.
Wow. Yeah, you don't need one, don't you? 15.
16.
Hey, you just need a little. You just needed a little knockout, little
That's
timeout,
right.
little timeout.
So
Rest.
you
Still
hear
wake
that, and then you just hear. You're seeing some like light, some like green light, like from various, because these are tunnels underground as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're just seeing them kind of light up in different directions. Before I'm gonna say, kind of retracing steps. Felix, you see the ghostly warlock just kind of come back around, and like kind of floats up. He's like, "That was fun."
Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. Ooh. Trying to be nice.
And just like takes a long look, and then like an evil grin just crosses its face. I'll see you later. And he just kind of floats away. And as he's doing that, he does see. I think because you had thrown a cog, he's gonna pick up a cog and take it with him as he floats away.
Cool.
But the Krutik, for all intents and purposes, is dead.
Wow. I like to think of it like from Thor. I know I can't beat you, but he can. And
He can, yeah.
That dude just shows up. I was like, every time I kept looking in the back, I was like, I know I'm gonna need it at some point. And I was like, this is kind of it. So.
Well, I mean, it's yeah.
Felix, you have to take a mandatory level in Warlock.
Hey.
And I should also mention that when it came back
I'm
around,
dead.
you see a bit more, less skeleton, more flesh.
Yeah, like
as
he's
if
drained or something.
real flesh starts to grow on him.
Gross.
But yeah, he leaves.
You don't know. You don't know anything.
Now,
You stayed up top with Crystal Boy. I came down here to save it. Hell,
so realistically,
it's not got crystal by my butt.
technically, we are still in combat, but it cannot move from its spot. So what I'm gonna say?
Oh, that thing can't. Okay.
Yes, it cannot move from its spot.
We're going to pelt it with rocks and garbage from a distance.
Everybody line up. We're gonna shoot this son of a bitch. Let's go get a bunch of explosive crystals.
So for the sake of, unless you get within 20 feet from it after we start the next round, it's kind of a free-for-all.
I'm already within 20 feet.
Yeah, well, it's not its turn yet, so you're lucky.
Yeah.
So that being said, I am going to go ahead and follow the order as I have it, just because I don't know what y'all gonna do. So I think that technically brings us around to Eldon. So
Under the saving throw.
7 with Felix on deck.
Yeah.
So you're just
I'm just
taking
still
meat here, right?
still moving.
Another 30.
Yeah.
Get to that crystal.
Okay.
Take your boys. Take our sweet boy to the crystal.
4, 5, 6.
And you're hearing all sorts of crazy crap behind you.
Yeah, I would hate to be someone who doesn't know what's going on, because
Yeah.
hearing all of that underneath you and
Yeah.
like
That's the problem for future me.
Since Beakley could also move, can Beakley go to the crystal?
That was carrying him. Can I like?
Yes, you're carrying them, but it doesn't mean he knows your intention.
yeah, I was gonna say you should try to tell
It's
him,
one
"Go
thing
to
for
the-
you to
go
know
the
his
crystal.
intention, but
Can I point at the crystal and be like, "Go on that"? I can see it.
Go
from here.
touch that.
you reach out to point and he flinches.
Oh.
Because the last time you pointed,
You shocked
he got
him.
shocked.
You shocked the
So
poor
he
boy.
pulls away, and I'm going to say, if anything, he moves 5 feet this way.
Biscuits.
I'm
It's
I'm
true.
playing it as any
You have a
beast
history of
would.
violence
History of violence.
against this poor boy.
But yeah, I'm going to say that's what he does when you point.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do like the Disney point?
It is the most non-threatening point you can do.
Yeah.
Well,
it is.
So I appreciate that, but I'm going off of what you guys are saying
Yeah.
in that moment. You
No,
said,
you're true.
I
It's
point,
true.
and realistically, no one's going to go and point. They're going to go. They're going to emphatically point because the one finger indicates where you want them to go. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I apologize. Yeah, you're not air traffic conducting.
His eyes light up like
Anything
cones.
else, 7?
No, that's really all.
Okay, Felix with O'Darren on deck.
All right. After hearing O'Darren tell me, I'm going to try and use the. Well, yeah. As I say, I guess I'm gonna try and nudge the crystal. Well, no, because you were already touching it. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and like put the crystal on him and either like break it right there, like on him, or try to utilize the crystal on Eldon.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, I got you.
I know.
There's something other than investigating.
I rolled a
I'm good at.
50, guys.
Biscuits.
You rolled a 50?
How does a 17 suit you?
I mean, it suits him just fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and
So, like-
give me 1d6 healing for you.
Let's say I'm just gonna like put it on him and then, like crack it with my
6.
wrench. Just
There you go. 6 health back to you.
zaps you back like clear.
And I don't care what y'all do if you want to tell people what your death savings were after the battle,
Ow.
if you're not dead, because we'll know. But like in ratio of like 2 to 3 or whatever, that's I can care less. But I just think it's kind of fun, knowing and no one else
Personal
knowing.
little secret. Yeah. Yeah. So you're kind of like waking back up, and I was like, hey, a lot of things have just happened.
Yeah.
Just. Let's get going.
Lot of
yeah,
things.
let's get going. Let's
So
get
can
up.
we
Are we
see
getting up?
them in the tunnels underneath?
We're-
I mean, are they within?
I'm gonna say
well,
that Ren can probably see the back of Felix.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say is as I get Eldon up, I'm gonna be like, hey,
You
me and
can
Eldon
see
are okay.
Ren.
Is it safe up top? Like I'm vibe checking up top. Is anybody else up there?
I'll tell you what it's like.
I don't know.
Save
Give me a
What did I
perception,
miss?
O'Darren, to see if you can
Like,
hear
I'm
him.
not trying to whisper at this point. Like
Because you're not
too many
underground, but
explosions.
you have a groaning thing in front of you.
10.
Yeah, you won't be able to hear him over there.
This
So
is
4 of you are underground. 1 of you, or in 2 of you, you have no
But
idea
you-
where they're at.
You may have heard me yell crystal attacking.
Yeah, I'll say you heard
that's
that.
why that's why I'm trying to vibe check right now.
Vibe
currently,
check.
because I'm not gonna stick my head up and then get clocked by something. Yeah. So other than that, 'cause I would assume using the crystal was the action then, right?
Yep.
Okay. I don't really have anything that I would like to do for bonus action, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill there with him, make sure he's okay.
Cool beans. O'Darren with Ren.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Hey man, it's been that kind of this kind of battle lately,
Since I
so
am
don't
this
worry.
close to the crystal,
Are you gonna tell Wes to bring it on?
no. I am gonna try and reach out to the crystal.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna try and reach out to the crystal and
Okay.
turn it off.
Okay.
You're gonna.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
reach
try-
out?
What are you gonna tell it?
I'm gonna write off.
Not released or something?
No.
As you get near it, you get shocked.
I'm gonna push through it.
You take 1d10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna push?
Yeah.
what he said.
1d12.
Okay.
And I need to see what.
4. Okay.
It's not too bad.
So lucky he don't have a reaction. You write off, and very similarly to the other ones, there's a slight dimming before like a woof of color comes back, and you hear a inside the crystal. It's a wake-up call, my guy.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Did we all hear that underground?
And then
Especially with the echoing of these tunnels. Yeah.
God damn it!
I'm gonna.
Dang
move
it,
right.
Bobby!
Dang it!
I'm just gonna go.
I'm just gonna go.
That tree boy ain't right.
Okay. As you are moving
This
away,
trail.
I'm going to take a tank of opportunity.
See, we're probably just gonna stay in this tunnel, Eldon. This is our new home.
Yeah, I like it down here.
Sorry, Ren.
This is safe.
Alright.
Don't mind
There,
the
does
ghosts.
a
Damage.
15 hit.
No.
Okay. Second arm. 23.
How many reactions does this dude have?
It is multi-attack for a
Multi-arms.
reaction.
For a reaction? Dang.
Oh, reaction. Crap. No, never mind. Yeah, it would have been the one. Yeah, no,
I
sorry.
was gonna say, I was like, good God, this thing.
I'm like,
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm
You're
Cast
going
is 4
down.
enemies, 1 per hand.
fine. Man, that'd be crazy.
Each
That'd be a
hand is
sick
its
battle.
own.
That'd be a sick battle. They start punching each other. It's like, no.
You
But
do that
yeah.
with Hydras.
Crown of Madness.
Thanks.
yeah, I'm gonna go.
Hydras.
Let's just pull out a false Hydra.
Can a false Hydra?
Yeah, let's pull out a false Hydra.
If you do that per head.
Hey.
Would you say that took my action? to try and write that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
My guy.
You pushed through it. Had you just been like, no.
Eh.
Is one thing, but you're like, ah! You applied force to try and push through.
You forcefully pissed it off.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's my turn.
I'm gonna say that even it was such a shock that one of your little your leaves
It's a little bird.
it burnt. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So you've seen a tree struck by lightning, right?
All right. Ren and Banner. Anything?
I'm going to climb out of the hole.
No, you're gonna climb
What's
out
up,
of
mother trucker?
Wait, where are you going?
Look at how ripped I am.
Frank and John.
Frank.
Oh man.
Are we shooting the crystal?
I
What's
am
going
gonna
on?
make a point that when you get out of its range,
It gets
you
really
it
sad.
does revert back. The arms disappear back in. The face disappears.
Oh.
Break it.
Ring climbs out.
That's that.
Break it. Break that thing.
Break it.
It hurt me.
Look at this.
Mommy,
Look
it
at
hurt
this.
me.
It must
Can
be
I
the-
try and use a bonus action to move my hex from the deceased gem stalker to
There is.
Crystal.
It's hard to say what you'd be moving it from because it's everywhere.
It's all around us.
The hex.
but
is
I'm gonna
mechanically
say
speaking, that's what hex. I don't know.
He's pulling.
you
he's
didn't
faster than
necessarily
everyone
know it was a creature at that time, or at least semi-creature at that time. So I'm gonna say that your hex would completely drop. So you can redo it if you want.
I can't.
else. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a one.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
say it's a one and done.
Yeah, there's no way you guys could. When you cast it, you didn't know that that was existent as a creature until it blew up, or until the gemstalker blew up. So
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 shots with my hand crossbows
Pew, pew.
at this thing.
pew pew
Kermit the Frog.
pew pew.
Well, 15 plus 7, so 22.
Okay.
To hit.
Okay.
On one. Okay. And then for the second one, I'm gonna use a.
Tripping.
No, I.
The entire cavern just caves in.
I'm going to roll a d8 for precision strike to try and make sure my second attack actually hits. Probably does not.
I have not been at all. This is gonna be terrible.
13.
Wes is gonna be guessing.
I'm assuming a 13 does not hit the crystal.
The map's gonna jump like, fine. What happened? Meanwhile.
in Pallet Town.
Yeah.
9 damage from the magical hand crossbow.
Magical damage.
Okay. Yep. You hit, but you are shooting a hard stone. Boom! You hit. You did
It's
your
hard to
damage.
tell what the damage
Yeah.
was, but
Yeah.
I
Without
hit
getting in closer and inspecting. Anything else,
Oh!
friend?
I will move whatever movement I have left farther away.
That's fine. So we'll say you kind of sneak off into that area. Even after you hit it, doesn't look like it responded. It's just kind of it's gone back to its gem state, so to speak.
Maybe we turn off the everything else. And then
But yeah, it
Get
is
the
not.
fuck out?
It isn't pursuing or anything. We've passed where it would technically be in the initiative. Just letting you know.
And did it appear to? What happened when she hit it?
nothing.
It
Took the hit.
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't.
Nothing else.
Couldn't tell me. All right.
Yep.
No reaction.
Yeah, it's still glowing the color it had when you guys initially walked in, and yeah.
I mean, from where we're located, if we get up, are we in its range again or no? Because that's what I was trying to figure out position-wise.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. He's right on the cusp. You'd have to move right out of it. You'd either have to go down that tunnel that's right next to you, follow Ren, or go the other way.
Yeah, because that was kind of the main thing, is asking if that was the case.
Mhm.
If we're in range, then we should probably move a little bit further back.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. We're
It
still in
did?
the same order, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna tell Eldon, hey, I'm gonna pop up, move away from. Yeah, thanks. And so then I'll.
As you pop up, the arms come out, the face appears, but as you step away, reverts back in.
So
if you can move me just like, because I know climbing up and then
Here?
yeah, I would say if it's just outside of it, and then I'm gonna try and take a pot shot at it with
Okay.
mine. With my gun.
And I pulled out my gun. See, Dave Chappelle.
17 plus 8. 25.
Yeah, you hit.
11 bludgeoning.
Okay. Is your gun a magical weapon?
Yeah,
So
it's
it does
considered.
magical damage.
It's it's classified as magic.
It hits it, and kind of like the bolt just like you hit, looks like it did damage, but it's like shooting a rock. Like sometimes things are gonna bounce off.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you didn't do your damage. It's just things are gonna ricochet or something.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep. I would say if you were any closer, you'd be rolling dexterity to dodge the bullet.
No, and at the end of the turn, just yelling at him like, "Hey, when you get up, just come back here, come towards us." Just telling Elden.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I think I passed.
Yeah, I don't
Banner.
think
Sorry,
Banner
Banner.
will.
What's hit you up, dude?
That's Well, so seeing.
Well,
Ren-
actually, I think we jumped out of turn with Felix because we missed Eldon and Seven. So.
Jeez.
And Banner. So Banner, Eldon, Seven. We're gonna skip Felix and jump right to O'Darren then.
Yeah. So seeing Ren then climb back up, I'd be like, oh, okay, and climb up after. And seeing you firing the crossbow, I guess I will try like Sacred Flame.
Okay.
See if it did anything to it.
Okay.
And it just makes a save versus
A dex save.
Yes, a dex save.
I mean,
Ooh, dodge this.
yeah,
DC
it's
14.
well, it's Dex is 0. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not gonna be moving.
All right. So it does 1d8 if it does anything.
Say roll that radiant damage.
8.
Whoa! Look at that.
Nice damage.
You hit it, but after it doesn't look singed or anything like that. Like it feels like the
tell,
potency
like,
worked.
yeah.
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 I mean, again, it's a gem. So.
Could be, yeah. All right. That's it.
So now we're doing Eldon and Seven.
Okay. So yes, I'm gonna climb up out of the hole.
Arms come out almost Transformer-ish.
Hey, I'm gonna go this way
I
actually.
will say, come on.
Okay, and then you just kind of hear it transform back into a car.
That's not magical, right?
No, this is a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because we might just need to do non-magic
Yeah.
and not piercing. Well, but he has a
How
bow.
far can I move?
Or
when
to
I
get
come
close
out?
Oh,
enough.
he does have
Can I
a
move
bow.
my
Well, there's
full-
20 feet to get up.
Yeah, you had to
You
climb
got
out
whatever's
first.
left.
Oh, okay.
So like,
5
yeah,
feet.
basically just enough to get out.
Yep, and I'm gonna say since
But-
there's nothing there to technically obstruct your climbing,
I
unless
just
they
say
were
no,
able to do
just-
it.
Okay.
Get close enough to where the
Well, that's my turn then.
Exposed
Can I
to each
dash?
It's got a 20-foot reach. What?
Can I dash? Can I go further?
I mean, as an action, well,
Technically, that would
Rogue.
be used.
yeah, I know he's a
Oh,
rogue.
that's right.
Yeah, he's a rogue. I forgot.
Yeah.
Because you can
I'm gonna
dash
say
as
you
a
can.
bonus.
Okay. That's another 25. So.
Good old bonus dash.
A little Nissan Rogue.
There we go.
I drive a Nissan Rogue. His name is Vaxeldan. Call him Vaxel.
So he's edgy.
He is.
Yeah.
edgy.
Yeah, I'm actually.
He gives me issues all the time.
I was thinking of going back to the healing crystal and run into
As edgy
Seven
PCs
and
usually do.
Elith'koli.
Yeah. Anything else, Seven? Or sorry, Eldon?
Yeah, that's it. I got
Seven
nothing to do.
and Beaks.
Well, I'm probably surprised that Eldon appeared. Just like, oh, you're alive. Good.
I was expecting
Oh,
you.
good.
I was expecting you all to die.
I picked my owlbear over you.
Yeah. He was unconscious. He doesn't need to know anything.
I'm gonna tell him.
I didn't know where you went.
Man, I thought Darren was gonna be the one to screw the situation over, but
He's
apparently
gonna-
it's Seven.
We thought Darren was gonna push people in the hole for his book, but it's Seven pushing people in the hole for Beakley.
I
Dang.
pushed nobody in a hole.
Okay,
They
I
happened
didn't
to
do
fall.
anything
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't actually do anything.
it's okay.
Seven left everyone.
It's
Just
okay.
saying.
So what you doing, Seven?
Skewed you.
This deflection.
I did not leave everyone. I took Beakley with me. Which, speaking of, I'm probably going to be like, we need to heal, and like, I'm gonna run and like try to sort of wave for Beakley. Yeah,
Like motioning and
yeah.
As
First of all,
non-threatening
I'm
as-
probably gonna touch the crystal first.
get 1d8
That's it.
healing. Yeah,
It's
that's all I
renewable.
get. Have you actually touched this one yet?
No.
Yes.
Not-
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I.
You get nothing from it.
I've touched it.
No, he did.
He
we
has
had
too.
dragon to it, remember?
Yeah. Because
You get nothing from it.
crystal and not listen to me.
Okay.
That was my fault. I edged 7 to do that.
Don't
But
edge 7.
I'm probably still gonna wait for Beakley to try to come.
Yeah,
back.
like you try to mimic like this is what you do, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, come on. Like,
give me animal handling check. Animal.
Seven's
An animal
best.
handling.
I heard something else too.
What'd you hear?
That you want to go back to the recording on that. That's a
I
different.
got a 6.
A word.
He like takes like a
But
5 foot
funnier
step
when if you're
forward and then
12,
just like
it's
the head tilt of an owl.
Or us.
Just
Yeah,
confused.
Well, same
That
difference.
was nice.
That's not like fuck good.
That felt great. So yeah, he could take the 5 foot forward.
Refreshing.
But yeah, he's skeptical. Feels a little bit better now that there's someone else here. Anything else, 7?
No, just trying to convince. One, trying to figure out why they're not healing me, but then 2, trying to convince Beakley to still at least get farther out of the way. Like, so yeah. But if he doesn't want to go, he doesn't want to go. So you can lead an owlbear to a healing crystal, but you can't.
You know
can't
that old
make it
saying.
heal.
I never like in
Your turn,
combat
Adair.
like order, but can I try like I don't know?
Because we kind of jumped out of order with Felix, so we're gonna go right
I'm
to
gonna
order.
walk
Can I
up to the
push- can I
crystal
push?
again.
You're gonna walk
Why
towards
not?
it. Arms
Yeah.
come out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know the
Face
def-
comes out too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and stab the face.
Okay.
Stab it in the face.
Roll to attack.
Banner, do you know the definition of insanity?
I do.
Okay.
Just getting hit with 4 attacks.
It, actually, I don't say that.
It's
Ban-
walking in front of a
Banner
landmine.
just points
Well.
at Darren.
Hardness.
No, honey.
And then we'd be like, what is that?
Yeah, you think?
Can it be charmed? Because I'm teleporting away.
You try to stab it? Hey, let's be friends.
Teleport.
You have a little thing on your head. I'm just trying
As
to
you
get it
poof
out.
away, the arms go back
fire
in,
in
the
your
face
head.
disappears.
Yeah, let me get it.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. No.
No.
That's a nat 1.
Whoa, you dropped your phone.
Okay. So, through the wall that's right to the left of O'Darren, Felix, you see the visage of that ghostly warlock that came through,
Yeah, I do.
and he just looks at you and just kind of like motions his head like over his shoulder, and pulls the finger backwards before he like goes into the wall, right into the next room. I'm gonna say at that point,
Where the big
oh,
thing is.
Darren, you're gonna see this image of this ghost just appear and like stop like over the stone and turn towards you, and then go down. The stone doesn't move, but it moves down and disappears.
He goes those.
Yep. Ren's turn.
Did I see the ghost?
You would have as well. Anyone who was in that room, but I'm just saying for the point of Felix, because it was directed towards him. Banner would have saw it. Felix would have saw it. O'Darren would have saw it pop in. You would have seen him like appear out of the wall, disappear, then reappear on the other side. Yeah.
Was it pretty clear that he was pointed at me when he was
Felix.
doing that, or just?
Oh, yeah.
Felix, what the fuck was
Oh,
that?
that's Phineas. Don't worry. Look, we should
Phineas.
probably go that way. Let's go that way.
I really hope you meet up with him again one day. Be like, you called me Phineas. My name is Firm. I'm just kidding. He's got a big old like tortilla chip looking nose. I'm kidding.
Jeez. Dang, man.
I'm not a fan of that show. So.
Guess I'll follow the direction of my party member and go towards
Realistically, I'm gonna go that way.
the ghostly visage of Phineas.
I'm gonna say that you guys follow them around.
Yeah.
Whoever is gonna follow him around. I'll say you guys go. What,
Before-
if you do not get within 20, or if there's nothing else,
I was gonna say, well, before I even go into that room, I'm gonna tell people, hey, I want to stop at that. That's a healing crystal right down there, right?
yeah.
I want to stop at that really quick.
If you have not touched that crystal
I have
yet,
not.
you can touch it and
Okay.
get the 1d8
Okay, and a
He's
spell
going to
slot,
touch
right?
that.
and a spell slot.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, guys,
And if that's
I
the
need
case-
help
What
with a spell
one
slot.
level 1?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go with him because he may need help.
Sure. Yeah, go touch it.
Oh, okay.
That's yeah. You might as well.
I remember this one, so I'm going to touch this one real fast.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and get to the crystal?
Yeah, I'm gonna say for the sake of everything, we'll say that you usher Beakley as well.
Okay.
Beakley, get a roll 1d8 for Beak. for beaks.
And it's just a flat 1d8, no plus con.
Flat 1d8.
Biscuits. Okay. Well, it's better than
I
that.
like that I tore these apart just to screw with you guys. There was no
I thought you were gonna throw it once you killed him. Like, hey, where'd it go?
Confetti!
You did it, yeah.
monsters
And then
everywhere.
I am
Chaos
immediately
confetti.
gonna meet Ren over here, and I'm gonna say the ghost went down.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, after,
So we'll
after I
say-
touch it, I'm gonna come back over.
Okay. Bring over Ren and Felix.
Yeah.
1 point.
Okay. So you four in that room. What do you guys want to do? Oh, Darren's like down.
So,
Who is
so
that?
that's so, and there is no.
I told you, it's been
rock.
That looks like a wall.
No, but I mean the flat surface thing. 'Cause
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a really smooth. Like, there's a slight little up.
But the rock that he threw on earlier
Is gone.
Right?
No rock.
I'm gonna step on it.
There. Okay. As you do it, like the weight starts to go down a little bit, and you hear. You can put your full weight on it. It does stop a little bit. It stops a little bit. It's like it wants to go more, but it
I'm a
can't.
little hesitant.
It
but I'm
doesn't.
just
It
gonna
does.
do
It does not
Keep
flip or
going, honey,
anything.
you're slowing down.
It does not flip or anything. It looks like it's just
I'm
depressing
just
down.
gonna do it.
You do it, and it feels like it wants to go more, but like you're just not enough. Wait.
I'll step on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna join in. I told him to go, so I'm
Yes.
gonna.
As you do that,
If we all die, it's gonna be
this
great.
wall
Great.
moves,
Okay.
and it lifts up.
Hey! We've solved the puzzle.
Okay.
But now, like, what's gonna happen if we, like, I'll tentatively step off? Does it go back down?
Here. Step right here.
I'll do it. I'll open.
Oh.
I'll trade places with Banner.
No. We don't even need to do that. We just need to get the other guys in here. Go grab the other guys.
Okay. I'll go get those guys and have them come here.
Do you guys want to follow in here?
Yes.
It takes a minute kind of retracking and like making sure you're staying out of range of
Yeah.
the Beastie Boy.
Kind of dodging.
Yeah.
I'm probably somewhat like.
Can I go to that crystal?
Yeah, you can. If you haven't touched it
I'm
yet,
gonna
you
follow
get 1d8.
Just kind of.
I got one.
I haven't touched this one yet.
We'll say that you were led there.
Bad dice. 2.
Works for me.
Cute dice.
Bad dice.
Oh.
Cute, good looking dice.
Well, because I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say,
healed one.
so we can either, let's say we can either just pull some rocks and pull them in, so then somebody doesn't just have to sit in here. But like, you know, like no matter what, we still probably want somebody just in case.
Yeah.
But
Okay, and then I join up with this.
yeah, so
I'm
we're all
gonna
in.
like look at you.
So
though.
we'll let them know and just be like, hey, it's pressure sensitive, but the weight needs to stay on here for this door to stay open. So
Probably just gonna like look at just like. You guys all touched those crystals and it healed you a lot, right?
we touched them once.
I mean, it healed us.
It's
It's
like
not much.
okay.
I don't make a habit of touching crystals I've never met before.
Did you get the crystal's consent?
Oh.
No.
That's
I mean, this one when I touched it, I was at full, or I was like only 1 hit point down, so it like barely.
Only.
As you look in,
Oh.
and there, you see this room, and I'm actually gonna stop it there,
Yeah.
and we'll pick up from there next session.
Cool.
But yeah, I will leave you with, you do see a very well comfortable built room. There is a roll top desk, kind of bed away in the corner. Another one of those crystal clusters. A table, it looks green on the map there, but it's more like a table with arcane sigils on it.
Mhm.
And we are going to stop right there. So thank you guys so much. So happy to have everyone back and everything. Make sure that you listen to Tony's little Felix aside.
Yeah.
Listen to episode 11, and we'll see you all next session. And until then, 5 to places.
Bye.
Yet another production of D&D and yet another period of waiting until we continue this story. Thank you for being our audience today, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, it's 5 to places, and thank you for listening to Adventures Till the Curtain Calls.